Oh shit. Hey. Hey guys. Hi Christine, hi Rika, hi Sina, hi Izakai, hi Maubrey, hi Snarj, hi Stinky, hi Quotation Marks, hi Card, hi J Buddy, hi Monkey Mosobi, hi Cocaine, hi Rinsky, hi Weihao, hi Ria, hi Leaf, hi Mata, hi Angel, hi Jersey, hi Slim Cookies, hi Koichi, hi Raymond, hi Jo Mama, hi Neil, hi Drew, hi Lejo, hi Jace, hi Funny, ha ha ha, hi Lomi, hi Get Itzakide, hi Donos, hi Charles Eric, hi Filthy, hi Not Jono, thank you Solable, hello everyone, hi Shinha, hi Sach, thank you Park Day Boom, hi iPhone Plus 15 Plus, hi Jeppy, hi Soro Kira, hi Kimmy, hi hi Leaf, hi Philip, hi Jo Mama, I've been good, hi Elle, hi Weihao, hi Cornelius, hi Toon World, hi Venice. Oh my goodness, hello YouTube chat too. You guys are so fast. Hi Andy, hi Jabir, hi Janet, hi Lemon Boy, hi Landon, hi Emo, hi Jericho, hi City, hi Son. I am not Vietnamese. I'm supporting SEN, but I think Genji's gonna win. Hi Bunga, hi Dan. I am not Vietnamese. Son Bu. Hi Neptune. Okay, I'm gonna run predictions right now. Oh my goodness, hello. Wait, there's so many people saying hi right now. Am I just like, am I missing out on these viewers at night? Like when I end? Hi Binho, hi Sun Cream, hi Richard, hi Magnet, hi Tugi, hi Serpent, hi Ethan, hi Juncho. 1 a.m. stream. That's crazy. Alpha. Okay, I'm starting a prediction for who's winning this map. Sen or Genji. I'm putting it up for 20 minutes. I'm gonna end it when the game starts. Hi Zynox. Hi Type. Hi Mohammed. Hi Herwin. Hi Names. Hi Neptune. Yeah, okay. My prediction for this map or this is that Genji's gonna win this, but I think Sen, I would want Sen to win. I hope that makes sense. Hi City. Hi Kuro FES. Hi Jace. 4 p.m. Damn. Hi Name. Hi Xenox. No, you're good, City. Hi Minnie. I know a lot of people want Sen to win, but I think Genji have a really good chance. I think they win this one. Do we see map poll before Gamba ends? Oh, 100%. I'm ending it when like the first round starts. Did you sleep? No. Nope. I'm jet lagged from Vietnam. So, hi Ian. Hi Sushi. Thank you Hyperflash. I know I love this jacket. It's the best $20-$30 I've spent. Also, look at I got my eyelashes done today. You guys are you watching both matches? Probably not. I don't really care too much about the second one. I'm just hyped about this one. Hi Pros. Hi Lexley Z. Does this count as your Thursday stream? No, I'll still be streaming on like at 5 p.m. I'm making my Instagram post right now. Hi Kai. Hi Gems. Hi Eve. Yes. This is my ring rotation right now. I don't know if I like it right now. I kind of want to swap this one out for something. Play. Very much Espa. Thank you, Zamir. Hi, Aryan. Thank you. Oh. Hi, Tarun. Hi, Landon. Is there a way to do predictions on YouTube? I can do a poll. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's dope. No, okay. I'm leaving it empty for you know who. Hi, where it is. Hi, Guan. Hint, hint, wink, wunk. Hi, Shik Har. Awesome fart, man. Hi, Marzi. For Valorant? Yeah. Hi, Appledore. Hi, Happy Hippo. I honestly should have started a little bit earlier. So I could talk to you guys before the game starts. The game's about to start. Hi, Xrika. Hi, Fate-O. It is 1 a.m. for me right now. Very rampant. Holy filthy. You're bold for that. Actually, it's been like 12 hours, no? Unless you're not PST. Hi, Shots with Soju. Hi, Gigi. Well played. Do you like New Jeans? I love New Jeans. Did you say you were going to stream these matches? I said I was going to watch them. I don't remember if I said I was going to watch party them. But I really wanted to watch this game. I really want to watch this game and the Paper X game. Paper X G2 game. Paper X game is not for a couple days. Yeah, the jet lag. Dude, I slept at 6 a.m. yesterday. Today. I did not see what stuff in December. Hi, Hurricane. I'm waiting for the map pool to show up. Right now, they're still going off. I'm on Twitch and YouTube. Festival and skins. Oh. Hi, Hangman. It was good. I'm just really tired now, but it was fun. Do you know the new agent leak? I know 2 things about it, and I feel like that's... I don't want to risk anything if I know something that I'm not supposed to say, so I'm not going to say anything. Skins on Fortnite? I know, everybody was having like bad sleep yesterday. Today. This morning. Yeah, I'm waiting for the champs. How do I turn off like this on-screen celebrations? Thank you for the raid, Telenovia. It's been a minute. Hello. Good night, Sam. Hi, Kelly. Favorite food of all time, Japanese curry. Wait, this is cool. Wait, you guys have to see this, at least.
제가 초등학교 1학년 때 선생님이 장래희망을 묻는 종이를 주셨었어요.
장래희망 적을 거예요.
Wait, this is so cute.
저는 게이머라고 적었습니다.
How do I get rid of the
저는
on-screen
질문을 받을
things?
때마다 제 답은 항상 같았습니다. 저는 작은 동네에서 자랐어요.
How do I get rid of the on-screen things? I do
PC방에 가고 있습니다.
chat settings?
어떤 게임이든 제가 진심으로 마음을 먹으면
Okay, give me a second. This is pissing me off. Okay, wait, I'll watch this and then I'll change it.
형이 e스포츠에 대해 이야기해 줬었어요.
Okay, I can't fucking watch this. I can't.
저는 제
Settings. Chat appearance. How do I get rid of the on-screen emos?
I just watch on.
Chat settings, chat appearance. Thank you, Ian.
제가 챔피언스를 우승하게 된다면 어떤
Hi,
꿈이든 이룰 수
Subi.
있다는 걸 모두에게 보여주고 싶습니다.
This is so cool, though.
APAC buys the most bundles in the game.
When we get to finals, I'm gonna have Faker come out and sell the SEN bundle.
This fucking guy.
과거와 미래가 교차하는 현재. 그리고 오늘 2024년 발로란트 최고의 16개 팀이 이곳 서울에 모입니다.
I can't wait to go.
Of Valorant, and I cannot wait to see them compete on the global stage.
I'm getting the chills.
A few years ago, I was burnt out.
Ian, I thought you had an internship.
Motivation for myself. It's been a dream ever since I started Valorant to lift the trophy.
Oh, wait, that's dope. I'm Chinese, Junie.
Creo que Crew es un equipo que da mucha sorpresa y esta no va a ser la excepción.
Last year, I wanted to make that achievement happen. Go
That's
to
such
the
a clean gym.
We taken our foot off the pedal on the tournament that matters the most.
Subi, if you want to survive
This year we
tomorrow,
started
I would
slow,
sleep. I would sleep right now.
There's a certain energy that we haven't felt since Lock-In or Tokyo Masters, or even now that we're at Champs, it almost feels like we're hungrier than ever.
His music taste is so good. I'm getting the chills. Oh, yeah.
Legacy. People talk about these greats in games. If I'm able to go back to back and achieve the same heights that I did the year before, then that just proves the legacy I'm leaving behind as well.
It's painful coming so close to getting the trophy. I remember looking at GENG's face.
Oh.
I felt it too.
Oh, his hair looks
They're like
good.
family.
Sorry.
I don't want this to happen again.
Sorry.
This year, I'm gonna finish what we started.
Me and Kong already lifted the trophy one time. The other three guys want to do as well. So we're gonna give all that we got.
Michael, shut your ass up.
Our goal is to win champion, no matter what.
Oh, this is hard.
만큼 위대한 나라인지 전 세계에게 알리고 싶습니다.
Oh. Oh. Wait, they kind of cooked.
GENG.
They fucked up the format. Good night, Subi.
It's a juggernaut matchup, a Madrid final rematch. You got Sentinels going up against GENG.
It's kind of a small stage, no?
At Champions 2024, two of our most prolific teams in all of Valorant facing off against one another, and this matchup is going to be awesome.
These are the only two teams this year that have lifted a global trophy, and now they're up against each other in the first round.
Wait till you see
And we have a
texture,
surprise
Kai.
already. Abyss making it through
Hell
the veto.
yeah.
This is super shocking. Abyss
Second
has been Genji's
texture.
permanent, so they're clearly
Dude,
a
I'm
little
so
more
excited to
comfortable
watch
on
this
map.
game.
Sunset has been a real pain point for GENG this year. They
There's a
haven't
lot
been able to
of fire players
the success
here.
they want with the comp they've been trying to run with the Jet on point. They don't usually run the raid.
Yeah, that's what I was
So
gonna
that
say,
makes a lot of
Alpha. I
sense
feel
to
like
go
it's a
ban
really
that map.
close
I felt like they were gonna have to
proximity.
leave that open against Sentinels, but this is really interesting to me. It shows that they're working on Abyss.
Curious what we're going to get on Haven as well.
Yeah, that's a big
Haven,
question
Ascent,
for me, because
Abyss.
This has been a really
Abyss.
solid map, I think, for GENG in stage 2. They're one of the few teams that have stuck to the Viper ideas. It was super prevalent last year. They're not playing the Breach. They're still playing the Sky there.
It shall
And
be up,
Sentinels
Subi.
have been playing that kind of new standard comp that we used to see a lot back in the day. The Breach, the Sova. And I just think it's kind of tough to play that into the Viper, right? Those Breach flashes are a little tough to clear back through the wall and ideas
Hey,
like
Nathan.
that. So I'm wondering if they have something specific prepped up against that comp that was very prevalent last year in Americas.
Yeah, I mean, I think you have to look to bait out a lot of that utility. That was something DRX
Oh,
was
the
doing really
bundle.
good with some push and pull at A main to
Okay.
really
Thank you
keep
for
it
the
off
raid,
balance.
the
So,
super
okay,
death.
John QT
I hope
on
your
the
stream was
Cypher
good.
this time. For Sentinels, but yeah, GENG sticking with their comp. They've done it all year. They haven't really changed their comps. Once they settle on something they like, they don't go away from it. Even though DRX did take them down on Haven in the grand finals in the very first map. Other than that, they've
Prediction
looked
is
good in the two
up.
other
It's
times
gonna
they
be
played.
up for like
GENG, I think you should be
another
watching out for how they
2
play their
minutes or
flood
something.
defenses
So
with
put in
this
your
Viper.
points.
Having that orb on the A side, having the wall across B, it gives you a lot of potential to have the anchors moving around on the site, finding gaps in the execute.
I'm
That
ending
can
it
be
as
really
soon as the
punishing if
round
Sentinels
starts.
Isn't ready for it.
I'm letting y'all know. Don't get mad at me.
Going to be leaning on Zekin here to
Anita,
try and get those early engagements
points, I
going
didn't
for
put
them.
points in,
But I am
wait.
curious to see how the utility is going to shake out here for the Breach, for the Sova, how that's going to play, as you had mentioned before, Mimi, going up against that Viper.
GENG is going to really
What'd I
struggle
do
to
today?
test Sentinels on these extremities.
I got my lashes done. I got my dad's birthday gift, and
a lot of retakes here for GENG, but they're great at them.
Oh,
Bradley
no,
hosted
it's now
dinner.
time to get ready for map 1 of
Thank you for the
Masters
Prime.
Madrid. Or, excuse me, we got
Says
Masters
he
Madrid rematch. I got Spain on the
Gonza
mind.
here.
But
Thank
it's
you.
gonna be amazing. We're here at Champions, baby. Let's go ahead and send it over to your
That's some
captains. Got Brendan
dedication,
Sideshow for the
Lucifer.
call.
Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, let's get to this one. GB's already teed it up. Listen, it's that Masters Madrid finals, that rematch between these two teams, where honestly, both of them
Hello,
peaking at sort of
Zero.
the right times, but drastically different trajectories in terms of where they've landed over the course of 2024.
I would totally agree with that. You're looking at the two teams that have lifted trophies.
Okay,
but
ending.
GENG have
3,
gone from success
2,
to success, while
1.
Sentinels had that Super Bowl hangover that we often see from very good teams. I will say though, when it specifically comes to Haven, maybe then
You know, I
on the
always
desk.
cheer for NA. I want to see what it's like to
A-long
cheer for
control was
GENG
so
today.
important for the one game that GENG did end up dropping on this map. I think that's where the big
Actually,
overcome
no. I'm just
is
going to exist today. I'm just going to
significantly
exist and
better.
watch the game today.
But nobody watching onto the high ground angle. Texture back
Oh.
in a way, still flashed up. Won't be able to get too much done here. And GENG
I'm
not
not
able to
cursing
put
them. I'm
defense
not
in
cursing
time.
anybody. I'm going to be a
Smokes up.
neutral person
Bit
in
of a
this
contact
situation
play
right
there.
now.
Call for the pause is made by SEN. They're just going to wait this one out for the util. Still holding it down.
Oh.
Spam it away still. Adjustment from Sassy. It's good. Leaves it just down to Meteor. 1v3 here for our pistol. Can he do it? First obstacle removed. Plenty more where that came from though. Revealed up just in the last few minutes. Reloads off. Turret up. Catches one of the contacts, but Sentinel's not willing to give them too much of a fight here. Sassy's so wide out into the open.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Turret still up. Tens us to break this one. The single
body
shot.
shot.
Do it.
Already?
Delivers it.
Oh my god. That turret actually put in work.
For Shanghai. What a way to start things out. I was all ready to sell how well Sentinels
You
had
jinxed
played
us
that
already?
exec. The early control.
I don't know what you're talking
the
about.
hit into sight. GENG rattled, unable to get that flood retake working. And what did we just witness? The Red Bull clutch comes through.
in a spot that it should never. I think we've got to start there. This is a situation where he should get traded every single time.
Gotta agree with that.
And the home crowd roars.
That's a 1v3, and GENG to continue that kind of dominance with the pistol round, starting it up. Conversion to the bonuses. Josh, you were chewing my ear about it.
Yeah.
Off in the green room, you know, talking about how good this GENG team is when it comes to just being able to get those early advantages.
Yeah, if you want to let me nerd out for a moment there, GENG, our third best team when it comes to pistols at Champions, but they're amazing at converting bonuses. So assuming that they win this round...
Holy Yuto, poor fucking guy, bro.
Quite a lot, actually, overwhelming. Damage is being done to them, but it's been flooded in.
And should be all good.
The poor fucking guy.
Spikes drop down, Zeltis. Not much chances for him. He might go around the world to farm up some orbs, but...
And so look, Meteor is going to have enough to buy up a rifle in the next round. They've got
Hey,
two
kitty
Guardians, Bulldog
paws.
rifle. They're the number one team at Champions in terms of converting these bonus rounds. In round 3, round 15, where you've won the pistol and the follow-up.
What is he doing?
And I think part of that is because they take them so seriously. They have such incredible aimers. If they have a Guardian or a Sheriff in their hands, first bullet accuracy on almost all of these guys on GENG is remarkable.
The trophy.
Love seeing that flash there.
Meteor got way more than a meteor dropped on his head. No, actually. Like a fucking meteor shower on
I
site.
think he's just
Hi,
looking to
Cartsy.
give away his body at the final moment. I mean, he has nothing really to play for, apart from that extra ult point that he could try to get online.
Okay, wait.
To be honest, he's
I'm
not
gonna
too
cheer
far away
for
from getting
GENG
early
because
on in
they're
this
my
map.
pick'ems. My first
Down's
pick'ems.
finally cleaned up here, so inevitable here, but now we can start to look forward.
I don't think SEN will get eliminated, but I don't think they win this.
They are, and I'll tell you what, I've been watching a lot of both. Well, I've been watching a lot of GENG on Haven. I've watched all of Sentinel's Haven, but they haven't played it very much. So that's an interesting dynamic, isn't it? SEN are
Cat
gonna read
lover.
into what they've seen
Hi,
from the
Lolo.
bots from GENG. And one of the interesting things is
Map
Viper
tour.
Orb
Yeah, he
always
did
going
it to
towards
show the
C1
trophy in the
instead of A.
spawn.
That's an interesting quirk of how GENG play this. And they have two different Viper walls. This one, the most standard, which is going to throw towards A.
I can
And then he
see you
has an
guys
aggressive
sweating
one
a
for
little
lobby,
bit.
Which I thought they might pull out. But here on the bonus, looking to try to punish anybody that takes a peek
okay.
mid.
The orb.
Bit of spam damage just laid
The
down
A
into
orb.
the wall here.
Dude,
A lot
that
of
life
presence
looks
showcased
so
here by GENG.
good.
Tesh is going walkabouts. Wants to make a go of things.
No
There's
cam tap.
Yep, no cam, no turret to catch that contact. Now the dash is active. They
They
missed
missed
the
it.
timing. Right behind, no, still. It's a bullet straight to
Oh,
the
he
back.
knows.
Now, potentially an opening for Sentinels. We'll attempt to slow this one down. They want to try and get rid of most of this util. There's a fault line to try and
Oh,
follow
what a-
through Zekken.
Oh, they couldn't
A
follow
lot
through
in
with
this space
that.
Here still. Nothing to really shut them down. Meteor dodging the flash, up and away. Looking snappy and magnetic into the moment. Still a TP forward. Sentinels not to be disallowed this, but pushing through the one way. It is chaos incarnate. Down to that 1v2. Munchkin. Grade in hand. Now he's going to make the most of this one here. Sentinels cannot afford to throw away these.
I don't know. He should have died off the stun.
Pistol round got started
I think
for
if
them.
Zekken peeked it.
That is good. Spots out Munchkin now, but he's got a lot more to do. Molly at the feet. Sassy. Push back and away and wide. Bit of spam and straight bullets away.
Wait, what? Whoa! It just.
The reload off, but there's only 6 left to him. He's got to do so much
What?
with it.
Did you guys
Not
see
able
it?
to,
It
not
just
against
tried
Sentinels there.
reloading.
In this instance, the discipline finally reigning supreme.
What the fuck?
So there we go. GENG unable to convert the bonus this time around. Still off to a decent start with some good
The
damage
gun just
done. It's gonna knock the
self-reloaded
Sentinels'
without
economy
reloading.
slightly. But I think more important than that, as we look towards the rest
Check
of this
him,
half,
PC.
is how the map control game plays out. You can't really run big C execs against GENG. That's the power of the Viper Orb at the top there that they run. But it does make their A-holds weaker, I think. And the way that DRX was able to beat them on this map
Why
just
are they
recently in Pacific,
giggling?
was by taking A-long control.
What's so
very
funny?
consistently. You've always got John there with the cam to make sure if GENG push down mid, it's covered. I think in rounds like this, giving GENG full A lobby control seems like a bit of a map control mistake to me from the side of Sentinels. But maybe they've got something very different in mind. It looks like they're setting up for another one of these garage splits.
At least just preemptively trying to get rid of some of the killjoy
Hi,
util.
Panaka.
Turrets up, trying to spam one of the more common locations, but they don't actually know where it is. It's been shifted and moved along, so none of those bullets will be landing. Drone up through C. Makes it feel like there is some presence and pressure being pushed up into it, but a lot of players just now sitting outside. Through B, wall up in their face again.
Dude, that was
creating difficulties.
so good.
And if they do decide to pop
It
B
covers
here, Munchkin's gonna be
B,
there fairly early with
short
a snake bot.
and long.
They're trying to go back towards garage.
Texture. He's trying to play an off angle to get ahead of this util that they might use to clear this, and he is ahead of the full line. 2 removed. John just like that. Pushing through though. John QT quick to equalize. 3v3. Into the moment still with 40 seconds left. There is room to breathe. Bit of a pause is called. Cage falls. Alongside the wall. Munchkin was not ready for that. Ferrari Peak in action here.
30 seconds left.
Tap, hoping that the rest of these players are going to come
They're
swinging
so
out
weird.
of the open, and it leaves it once more down to Meteor. 1v3. A miracle round for him on the pistol round, and he did convert, but this one is a little bit more, at least tougher to chew through, isn't it? Contact's called by John, and he will deliver them
The fact that he got 2 is kind of crazy.
2 huge
Hi,
kills there from
Darkvex.
Sentinels. One from John, the other from Zekken.
I have
both
played
in
console
B lane,
Valorant.
And I think those are the
Hi,
two that
Filipino
really turned out in
Lando.
favor of Sen. After Texture got a double kill, most of the time I think that should be Raps.
Yeah.
And yet, really strong, quick aim coming out from John McCudy and Zekken to be able
That's
to pick off players
crazy.
on Gen G.
Wait, what skin is that? Is that the
Both Garen and
unupgraded
Munchkin
Phantom?
falling in those spots.
Hey,
It just
Michi.
opens up the whole site for them. Gen G are going to have to respect that. If Sentinels are shooting and they've got a firepower advantage early on in this game, well, a lot of things are going to change.
I
Knocked Gen G down to that
don't
weaker
remember
bias.
if I
Good
said
time
I
to
was
talk
gonna
about
watch Party, but I knew I wanted to
overall
watch the game.
feelings heading into this match.
Give it
A lot
a
of
2
people
months,
would, I
Elu.
think, pen
Thank
Gen G
you.
as the heavy favourites. That's understandable considering Sentinels was
Do you like
slacking a little
console
bit towards
Val?
the end.
I suck at it.
Ended up falling off a little
I think
bit,
it's
of
good for
course.
people
Texture with the
who
knives in his hands with the blade storm might be able to return at least some of it, but
who
tagged
wanna
up by the
play
drone. You got to respect that.
Valorant,
Away,
but they're
it's a
console
switch, though.
people.
Got to make the most of it. Meteor's back in there too, or in their face. Not thinking about it, but as it's dropped,
Oh,
Meteor's
wait,
out
it's
the
kind of
opening.
nice. It's
Slow,
a kind of
cautious turn.
nice
Really being told
bundle,
by
I
Sen
will
across
not
the
lie.
map, working dividends.
It is, but because they didn't take a long control early on in the round, and they don't have drone, it's going to be tough for them to end A here. So their choices are between B and C, and that's mostly where the Gen G
I don't even know
defense is.
Darkvex
There
anymore.
are still opportunities for this to go wrong.
If
for
I root for
Sentinels.
one team,
With
I
time on
jinx the
clock,
other.
I'm not sure that John's
Or
going
I
to be able to
jinx that
re-explore this
team.
entire area confidently. He's going to give it a go, though.
There's a stack of players at Gen G at least.
What's the-
waiting
No, my
what's
sleep
the
schedule has
chances
already
you run
been
into the box?
fucked
Yeah.
because of.
Just be going
Ooh.
down every day of the week, and so he does. An upgrade offered up, handled to them.
'Cause of Vietnam.
As well, but you want to go into this one with a rolling thunder. It is committed. Still as an orb and a snake bite in your face. Aftershock. Narrowly avoided. Flick of the wrist. Dodges the flash. Still
They
the
just need to
reinforcements
make it
are
out of
in.
this
The
group.
danger zone for Sentinels. You're walking straight into the maw, and it's only firepower.
And I
You're
think
gonna
they
be
can
able to
win.
bail yourself out. Texture can only do so much with that Sheriff in hand, and the plan has to be stuck down. Bullet spraying and praying away, but Tens ready to lock it all
Ew.
down.
Like, even if Sen loses here, as long as they win the next one, they should be fine for the rest of the tournament. They have a good chance.
They limit themselves so drastically in the late round.
Yeah.
Yes, they're able to barrel their way through there.
I'm not getting those 24 kills. Wait, what do you mean 24 kills?
Close, and it had no reason to necessarily. They just found themselves stuck.
Importance of that A
Hey,
lobby control, though,
Enzo.
that you were
When's the
hammering home is
championship
gonna be
game?
all the more
I
here.
think August
Texture's got the
25th.
operator in his hands, and I think this is being tracked by Sentinels now.
25th or
Set aside,
24th.
set towards it. It's a drone.
Hi, Marvzy.
He misses the flick, and there's a dash into his face.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
You don't.
Oh, he got 2?
More supplemented. TP up into heaven. Tens is there for the backstab just in case, but Sassy was the one to clean it all up. And now you're just looking at a save.
That's so lovely. I mean, that's a wonderful play over towards
Wait, why
Hayden.
24?
Adding the Soverall into the back of it too.
Why
Texture
not,
had an
like,
opportunity, but
20?
it's a tough flick to be able to get onto Zekken. He does the reverse peek, crossing over the bricks early. He is often good for those. His aim's pretty spectacular with the op, but this time, Sen come out on top, and Zekken's got that killer instinct just to rush him down early.
They're not
Oh.
scared, are they?
I was talking about how
It's from GW Gamble
fully
World.
convinced yet at the way
It's
that
like, I
Sentinels
got it in
approach the attack
Vietnam.
side, despite the fact that they've been good so far with
The
rifles
hood
in
is
hand. But
hoodin.
if I'm looking at just the teamwork, coordination, their rifle aim, everything's
Ooh, that
looking
ripple on
very
the
clean right
gun.
now for Sen.
Whoa.
And that A-take inspired a lot of confidence in me. So far, it's Gen G firmly on the back foot here.
Yeah. Sentinel's coming out swinging as well. Don't
You
let
guys
that
see
4 seed
that?
in America's fool you. What a finalized finish as well for them in stage 2.
ripple.
They had a 6-map win streak at the start of stage 2. Yeah, it's something that I think people have forgotten because they went out ignominiously from playoffs. And they'd lost to G2 right before the playoffs as well. But they're still a competent team, and if you catch them on a good day...
What the fuck?
Yeah. You think about this Sentinels team as well. It's all been leading up to this. The big moment here at Champions, the end of the year. They started their year
Hey,
in
LU.
a freak tournament.
I am Chinese.
Potentially lift even a trophy, but maybe getting ahead of ourselves here. It's only day one, and it's only the first match. Tens punishing the peak there. At least they all pick up onto Munchkin.
SEN emote.
McCage up as well, covering the back of Tens.
So this is that Viper Wall I was talking about. It's designed for A-long control, but they couldn't control the Tens teleports. Very cool anti there, I think, based on where they saw the Viper Wall.
Caron, he wants to press forwards. He spots the barrel. He knows that there's a kill to be found. Will claim it. Double peak is up, and the trade insights here for Sentinels. Seekers considered by Lackey are now offloaded here just for that extra information, but Sentinels are still working with about a minute on the clock here. They can afford to just slow it all the way down, but Meteor, again, the risks have to be taken. He's the one pushed past and forward most of his util. And he needs to find a kill from it.
Surely he has a free one on Tens.
Backs to it. He's watching the wrong angle, but yeah, Tens unaware. That could potentially be crossed up here. Sentinel's going for that quick reaction now.
He's
Full
opping.
speed ahead over towards the C site.
And without Munchkin alive, no Viper Orb, C becomes much easier to hit. But there's always going to be that lockdown coming from Garage. How do you... not Garage, coming from... What is that kind of placement? Just to make sure that it doesn't get contested?
I mean, Sentinel's going to be pushed all the way up onto site here. They can't actually fall back into the long angle flash. Just about dodge here. Second has dropped. This is disjointed here by Sentinels.
Wait,
the aftershock has
what?
to get used now. Meteor wrapping behind.
Oh, it worked.
Attempt. It works to full fruition. GENG. Beautiful work.
Wait, low-key, if they played
Yeah.
long, that would
I've
have
really
been
seen too many people
useless for
popping it down there to
GENG.
go for the C retake. I was also watching Texture's POV. He had
But
to dodge
because they
2
didn't,
bridge
that was,
flashes
like,
and Lucky's flash
perfect.
as well. He's spinning his crosshair left and right just to try to keep his vision intact so that he can help on the retake.
Alpha.
But that's the first one with rifles in hand.
You
that
sounded like
GENG
me right now.
Get on the board.
Hey, Jade.
And it wasn't looking great for them until Meteor made that play walking down mid. When you're in a player disadvantaged spot, sometimes you got to take risks like that.
Of course. Yeah, I mean, he's all over the place.
So now Texture with op in hand.
Bro's got
Gonna
an
be taking a
iPad.
peek towards B as Sentinels look to take some A lobby control.
TP though, Lackey side by side. Him and Caron not ready for that one, are they? Zekken catches one to the temple. Forced to back away. Texture's wondering which way to look.
You see that Tens went for the same teleport again, so every time the Viper Wall's
Bro, I don't know if you were here when Galaxy was trying to teach me lineups on Haven while we were playing an unrated game, and I was so, like, not wanting to listen. Wait, okay, this Phantom is kind of cool.
Slow and steady.
Kind of
This time
cool.
GENG
I think I'm just going to watch this game.
Needing to take too many risky
I got a
plays,
vlog to
wandering
put out
forwards here.
tomorrow.
It's going to be dropped at the minute mark. This is lovely.
What's up,
Supplemental
twin?
defense.
This was a
But it
while
also
ago,
stops you
like
getting
when I
forward.
actually
I
played
say that, but
unrated.
actually Karen, having gone on top here, is still going to be able to get
Actually,
control
wait,
down
that was
short.
actually a really long
So
time
it
ago.
keeps 2 players A on the defense side, but I think Sen are going to struggle to get through that.
They really are.
What are your options now? You haven't gone Garage, you haven't broken the Killjoy
Hi,
utility.
Kenny Tot.
Oh, Meteor. He's going to walk about here. Oh,
Oh.
my, almost time.
Oh, he gets out for
Yeah,
free.
almost there with a punish. Still, drone's going to be used to clear through into
I'm just
mid.
going to watch this game.
Sentinels have only got 30 seconds to really work with into this one. Again, with that player disadvantage. Tens, TP up top and away. And he spotted his players.
Oh, they didn't even
completely
hear him.
unaware. GENG still lacking. He's got to get a handle onto most of this one. Caron pressing forward. Smokes. Watch for GENG have toppled.
That is an amazing play from Sentinels. GENG always
Dude, I
flood
love
defend
Haven.
and tried to pre-take over towards B. Zelsis tapped that knowing it was coming. I mean, he knew with 100%
No, I think when it's
confidence that they were about
upgraded
to push through
more,
that smoke.
like with more kills,
Hard
it looks really good.
There's the advantage of having those VODs to watch from Pacific.
Yeah. Munchkin not interested in playing for this one as well. Just wants to keep the op into the next.
Bro, that shit was
Big
so
tool
funny
to
when
use
you
and
ducked under their
defense
bullets after you
rounds.
TP'd Kai.
Gives us time as well to talk about, the general feeling heading
It's
into this
not
one.
going to be
Little
as fun
tight
if you
on the desk,
play
the
like
map pool stuff.
normal
Being
comp
played.
games
It's the fact that
though.
We haven't seen much of Sentinels at all.
No.
And there's a reason that they picked it here.
Oh my
today.
god, yeah,
They
I'm
feel
so
that there's
excited for
weaknesses
fucking
to
Pearl.
exploit on GENG's side. I would have to agree. When I was watching, it looked like one of the weaker maps for GENG. Surprisingly, it was my.
I'm like unfolding
coming into
right
the event
now.
that felt
If
the
that
map
makes sense.
Wasn't quite as shored up as people were making out.
The
There's
weird thing about that, though,
Bradley.
is I feel like we've seen Haven
Dude,
so
Bradley
little,
made us
and
like
from
a
so few
cottage
teams at an elite
pie.
level, that actually I
And
still feel
then
Genji's
like a
Haven is up there,
matcha
top 5, top 3
soaked
in the
sponge
tournament.
cake
I mean,
with vanilla
maybe I'll
cream
change
and
my mind
peach
after
cream
watching
and
more of other teams
peaches.
play,
Oh
like
my
Sentinels here.
god.
But you know, Sen had only played it
And
once
like a
before this.
Tom
Into 100
Collins.
Thieves, and they lost fairly convincingly.
And so it's hard to tell, right?
It's really
small
tough to tell.
sample size, yeah.
It's tough to tell who's good on Abyss, obviously, but also Haven at the moment. I think,
Wait, what were your
as we head
pick'ems?
deeper in this map pool, even more unknowns. The decider, if we
Which
got there,
mod's
would
gonna
be
cook?
Abyss.
Oh, Abyss. I mean, I would love to see
When
that
is it
map
back?
3.
I think next
Already into the round here.
act.
It's going to be
I'm assuming.
quadruple face up in through mid. John QT stepping up late. Looking to send it straight through.
No,
into
I'm
the
so
B-side,
full.
spamming
If anything, I
smokes
just
after
want
shot
water
as well.
right
Nobody's
now,
gonna be
but
able
I
to
don't
press
want to
their
miss
way
around.
forwards and past it, but
So I might get water in the middle.
I believe. Coming out through the smoke. Trailblazer spotting it. Paranoia
Oh.
rolling front out for the back. Nobody's watching this one.
He's just
Second,
out?
it's gonna be dropped
Oh,
in.
whoa,
Right with the
whoa, whoa,
second
where's
shot.
the
It's all over the
comms?
place. Sentinels caught completely unaware, and a spray down transfer just does not connect. Everybody falls once more. This time, it's Sentinels drifting back to that spectator seat, and GENG maybe one step closer to making it equalized at the half.
Guys,
And GENG one step ahead
for
there
those
too.
of you that
Notice
have
how
partners,
Sentinels were spamming
girlfriends,
into the smokes,
it's
expecting
National
GENG to be
Girlfriend
set
Day
up
right
for
now.
that pre-take, for
So
that
make
flood
sure you
defense.
say
And
Happy
instead,
National
GENG
Girlfriend
hold
Day
a
to
little
your
further back.
girlfriend
Not much,
and tell
but
your
just a
girlfriend how
little,
much you
in
love
order
her
to not die to that early spam
and
get a
post her
big
on
retake off
Instagram if she
altogether.
likes that.
These minute differences in timings are messing with
It
what
is. It's
Sentinels were
August 1st.
expecting.
He did say
And
it. He said
especially
it
if you
like
get a
at
freebie like that early on. But look
5
how
minutes after
unexpected that
midnight.
timing
I was
for
like,
them to go
oh,
through the smoke.
I didn't even know.
The Rolling Thunder just to try and fight for one of the extremities down towards B, just the slightest of timings
It's
that were off.
And that's how
1 a.m.
fast
right
GENG
now,
adapt
1:30.
from one round to the next. It doesn't take them long.
What if she's only a crush? It's not
reason
National
that
Crush
they've
Day. You
made
gotta make it
every single
official.
final so far this year. That's an accolade that not many teams at all can
Hi,
even
Jin.
claim. Munchkin trying to stop this one as well. Another B attempt and push in, spots the player, spamming away. Somebody's to cover this one down below.
Oh.
Stunned up, matters not. Second, just walking straight into this one. Still Caron is out and away. Caron delivers it side by side.
Wait, I need a replay.
Push back any aggressors.
I said it a little late.
And the
Chat,
spike
am I
dropped down
cooked?
into no man's land. There are no chances left for
Right
Sassy.
now? No.
Another spot where you feel like a GENG player's caught dead to rights, being double swung essentially. And the leader in terms of any Rookie of the Year awards pulls it out again, a 2K. Just a slight wiggle of the movement too. To
It's
shake off a
Chaewon's
few
birthday.
bullets.
Yeah.
Isn't Chaewon's
Watching
birthday
Caron is
on
a
Champs?
delight.
This guy is so damn impressive, and he's even the one to finish it here. 5-5.
Leave this
Being
one
that
for the
scoreline.
girlfriends,
You are
not
right,
your
you're talking about that Rookie of the
Lulu
Year
girlfriend.
candidacy. I mean, there's not many that can really hold a candle to them. One of them is in this server with him.
Yeah. I mean, John would be probably
Whoa,
second, maybe
where?
Woot. It depends what your argument would be. But they're both so far behind Caron, they can't
Oh,
even
I thought
see
you
him in the
meant
race.
like
He
Champs.
sprinted off into the distance, over the horizon.
Like the last day
It
of
would take one
Champs.
of those guys like John or winning Champs,
Happy
honestly,
birthday,
to overtake him for Rookie of the
Chaewon.
Year. Like you said, GENG have been in every finals with a rookie player basically straight from ranked.
Dude,
That's
almost every
insanely
pro
impressive.
uses a Wu Ting.
Really
No?
never seen anything like it.
So 5-5. Big recovery from GENG. Yes, they got the pistol, but it looked like Sentinels were in control in these rifle rounds up until recently. Sen going for a few too many plants on B.
I am a K-pop stan. Soyeon's birthday?
Towards garage.
Oh shit!
Key.
Same
Fire
year?
on 4, looking for a bit of spam into the corners just in case there is that one of them held. Up angle, Meteor's caught
Damn.
on the cross though. Trying to wade his way past that one. That's a leg shot. John QT barely surviving Seekers. Pushing forwards. Lakia smelling that blood in the water. He definitely wanted to hunt that one out. So it's equalized 4 versus 4. And it causes that reaction now out of Sentinels. But they are going to be walking again. It's a Paranoia. It's an Anaswarm. It's an orb up in their face. Sentinels really don't
I
have too many
stand
options
mostly
here. They're
girl
calling
groups.
for the
Like
pause.
most
They
girl
have to go for
groups.
the C exec once the orb goes down, but this just becomes so obvious.
Yeah, and again, the players are meeting their match. It's GENG happily able to just
Whoa,
try and
whoa,
fight this
whoa.
one forward.
Where's the
Hunter
CT
Fury,
smoke?
That was the extra element needed. Lakia right from behind. Texture.
Oh, they don't
falls over
have
the
a
shot
CT
and still
smoke.
Got to deal with these players. 2v2 now. 36 seconds left.
Oh.
Not enough with the offset of the movement. Lakia will be dropped. Texture 3 HP.
30 seconds left.
Looking this way, that way, head on a swivel. Doesn't know which way to look. It's an impossibility.
Dude,
almost at
Tenz
this
is gonna
point, but at
shoot a
least the
random
smoke
bullet
is
right
down. It's the
now,
one
and
thing
it's gonna
worth
hit
informed.
Texture straight in the head,
Three is
even though
not
he's 3 HP.
Plant from Zelsis stuck, committed. Needs to be held out here. Weak players all around. It's all about this first shot that lands. Finally, needs a second one. Dash now active. Doesn't know where he is, and it's wrapped all the way round. Texture!
I need to shut the fuck up.
He's such an incredible player. Walking back into the backside of C, checking left and right on default.
Wait, Alpha. It's the player screaming.
Realizes he's wrong, still has time, even when he guesses the angle incorrectly first, to readjust.
The players scream first, and then it's the crowd.
Unbelievable watching these
Yeah.
guys play sometimes.
I know that from being in the arena. I was like,
Really is.
who the fuck is screaming? And then when Oxy was playing, I was like, oh, it's his sub screening.
And he's got a perfect read on that timing. Munchkin can't even believe
Because there's a delay on the actual game that they're playing versus the broadcast, even in the stadium. Just like a couple seconds.
All from the hands of Texture, and still now look towards it. The final round here of our first half on Haven.
GENG, you've got a 4-player stack on A. This is a hard read. All right, Sentinels have only been going A when they want to finish A.
You know what's funny, Alpha? I couldn't tell who was screaming. I couldn't tell if it was Sen or GENG. Why did I say it? GENG. Sen or GENG.
Maybe that'll be how they
Fuck.
convert round 12.
Trailblazer broken, doesn't get concrete information. Just being held here by Sentinels.
Don't ever make her a football coach. Yeah, do not make me a football coach. What the fuck?
Garage, maybe
I don't want to be a football coach.
GENG firmly
Yeah,
stuck in,
Stan,
like they
Itzy.
are not drifting away from this A anchoring spot with 4 players ready to receive.
I think if they break the turret, it will have to pull people off A.
That's what they're going to be trying to go for here. John QT with 40 seconds left. It's broken.
They didn't move a muscle.
Only just now, Munchkin, a TP at least. It's faked out.
The hardest of hard reads.
Yeah,
a Munchkin classic.
They think these rotations have occurred, but listen, GENG, they put up all the barricades. They are ready to receive every single player. Full line over and through. Inside the cloudburst plays. Once inside of it, the wall up in their face. Sentinels cannot step past it. It's up to Sassy and more.
Philippines
Only
mentioned.
15 seconds to do it. Your options are pretty much entirely ran out. Updraft and away. Fade away with a Blade Storm. It's a flourish to finish, man. And only a few seconds remain before GENG take this lead for our first half of Haven. No time on the clock to play with. 7-5 will be what we stare at.
Incredible end to the half there. The time ended up being the worst killer at 10s.
Absolutely.
Sharon's older, really?
What a way to open our first game at Champs. I feel like this rematch of Masters Madrid Finals is delivering. We've seen some awesome stuff.
We certainly have. This has just been dominance, and what a return of the fire from GENG after a quite slow beginning, honestly, a bit unorthodox, but they are in the
Isn't Haven supposed to be T-sided?
Sentinels map pick.
I think it just depends on the team comp.
Oh, come on. Trade in any phone in any condition, guaranteed. And get $800 off the new Galaxy Z Fold 6.
Okay.
Only on Verizon.
Wait, am I stupid? Do they usually do? Yes, they do. What the fuck? You said that before I even asked if I was stupid. Bitch. I was an Eyes One fan. Well, if I'm... You only know I'm stupid because you're stupid. Yeah, it's denim. It's like an acid wash denim jacket. I have water. Colin got me water. Hi, TSA Enzo. Dustin, if you're smart standing next to me, you're also a little gremlin standing next to me. Bitch. Bitch. I don't want to hear it. I can't hear you from down there.
Well, we're going to find out as well if GENG can keep that momentum moving forwards.
Was that my
Please,
shadow
potentially a tough
talking?
ask, honestly. The Sentinels have got prepped up on their defense half. That's the trouble with a team that is coming into a tournament where they haven't really been showcasing much of their maps. I mean, honestly, the case for a lot of teams is, are you okay? Am I being baited? Is that real?
I mean, it's looking real. We'll see. We'll see.
Actually,
going
should
into
I
the
be
next
sorry?
half, whatever's happened down there.
Should I be sorry?
Going into the next half, though, again, my focus is going to be on pistols. I feel like Sentinels. So I talked a little bit earlier about how good GENG are on the pistol rounds and how important that is. That's one of the big reasons that Vitality have surged forwards in EMEA as well, are those pistol rounds, bonus rounds. Sentinels right now, of all the teams apart from the Chinese squads, who it's difficult to get stats for, they're 12th out of 16 in terms of their pistol round win rate for all of the teams in Pacific.
I've
EMEA,
never used
and
that
Americas.
before.
So that's really rough. If they can't get pistol rounds on the board in this
Then
series,
you is still
it
whole
actually
ass
might not matter how
gremlin.
good their Haven is, how good their Abyss is, if they wanted to close it out maps 1 and 3. You still need those rounds to be able to get your halves. off to a
YouTube
good
should
start.
have ads sometimes, Swisha. I
Take
think.
away one of those win cons.
Thank
from
you,
this GENG
Kavers.
squad that's, I mean, they are determined. They're on a bloody warpath, man, to try and essentially lay claim to a dynasty, I would say, heading into champs. This is a squad that, like we already mentioned, they've made every single finals this year that they could, possibly even make. And past that point, they've already lifted a trophy.
Absolutely.
The first one for Pacific. They've made history this year already. At this point, it's about cementing that legacy, that dynasty.
Yeah, we heard earlier
Dynasty?
today talking about legacy because he's going for that champions back-to-back. You know, Sassy for Sentinels,
Tens
also
is
looking for 2 champions trophies. One of only 4 players in this tournament who could.
21, 22.
I think if they win champs, maybe
I don't
if
know.
they even just make the
I
grand
think.
finals, they have a very solid claim to being the greatest of all-time team. And that's with Fnatic still in this tournament with a very similar roster to the squad that won back-to-back at Lock-In and Tokyo.
I mean, their consistency is just unheard of, especially with how challenging this year has been. It's a very condensed schedule. Makes it difficult to just not feel the burnout over a certain amount of time here, but GENG have been looking largely in charge here. The beginning here for our pistol round.
Yeah.
It's all slow for now.
Yeah, it's like 21, 22, or 23. I don't know, somewhere around there.
Angles, just in case somebody's peeking for info on Sentinel's side. There's a trip in their face. Texture, it's going to be chewed up by that one. A couple of straight shots.
Oh, no one's playing off the trip.
Flying it away. A tap as well for the reaction.
Oh, they left?
You can see there that Texture was intending to updraft onto the
They
high
even
ground
went
inside
sick
that
boy.
smoke.
Thank
The
you.
trap stopped him. Cam sees a lot of this info, but it's only Zelsis home.
Yeah, peeking away. Just can't quite land the one
Alpha.
shot that was necessary there.
What
so
the fuck?
Will push back that play that's
Oh.
occurring. The timing that's taken. Munchkin. Oh, wide open. Right for the taking. John QT's
Ooh.
dropped.
So they tap B, fake C, walk in on A.
And it's an open site. Potentially a closed case, but still, Sentinels, they do have that retake utility in their back pocket, just waiting
What
for
do
it to
they have
potentially
for
come online.
retake? They have a
17 seconds
flash.
until the start. Not too sure for the fault line.
No.
Dash still available.
No breach util, and no Sova
well.
util. I don't think they're gonna
Find it
retake
difficult to get
this.
through, at least with this orb, but as soon as it goes down, you might see them take that timing.
Oh wait, they're
So
waiting for.
concerned.
Oh, never mind. They have
These
util now.
mid
Never
flanks.
mind.
And now the time to strike is here. Texture's way ahead of it, inside the smoke.
What if
Excellent
someone
timing,
breaks
the
PC
Sentinels
parts
will
while
look at the track record,
raging?
Missed it already. Texture still sassy. That's 2. They need more than that.
I don't know.
And no one from GENG is willing to even give him it. Ice cold from them, a tap onto the spike, no one out into the open. He has to stick it for the only win.
Damn.
On GENG.
Damn.
Almost inevitable that they claim once more another pistol round here.
GG.
And that pistol was remarkable. The fake onto B.
It depends on what
tapping it after Texture
other
had failed to get onto the
skins
high
you
ground,
have.
trying to get
Vixo.
simultaneous C lurks and A lurks working. I don't think either of them were designed as fakes.
Nice,
it's more
Sparky.
just as see which one works, right? If the guy dies over towards C, probably
Wait, I
the
should
guy
just
on
tell
A
you
is gonna
guys,
be able to
not tell
find
you
the
guys
timing.
what games I want to
My God,
watch,
what
so
a
it could be a
timing Munchkin
surprise.
found. He
Yep.
also got in position to throw that orb deep towards CT. Soon as the orb goes down, Karen throws a smoke and Texture's inside
course,
of it.
Sparky.
Every part of that.
I
worked
want to watch
beautifully.
this game really badly.
The small details are hammered out so well by GENG. They've had a lot of practice, a lot of matches to be played this year.
Can we go sleep now? Yo.
Not willing to throw away that advantage they've got. Winning
They
that
have
pistol
Abyss
round.
last.
Taking it nice and slow, hoping that Sentinels
What's the
will
second
continue
map?
them.
Ascent? I don't know, Anthony.
Was positioned a little
I have
further
that
back in
knife
the
and I don't
previous
use it
round.
because I keep taking
It's
it
gotta be
out.
getting them good information on this side of the map.
I feel like you'll just stream the ones you say you want to watch badly.
There are trips there. Clears the way.
Probably.
Second off into the corner. They don't like what they saw. GENG
SEN are not beating GENG on Ascent.
Flash overhead, no connection
You
there.
never
Carol will
know.
stick this one, and the gamble stack of Sentinels does not work out.
They got Viper Orb onto the plant. No Snake Bite to work with, but double Nano Swarms as long as Meteor stays alive.
And everybody's looking all over the place here.
Oh.
Still Sassy's way ahead of the rest of his team, looking to try and trade this one.
Oh.
He's right there behind him. All the avenues watched, and everybody falls once more. So GENG, it's flawless on their anti-eco. Again, looking towards that bonus round. It's going to be more than healthy. Our kill leader.
Okay, that is true. They tapped B.
Very much in control.
Wait, did they go C first?
Just took over from Sassy, who's having a remarkably good
No,
game
didn't
out
they
here
just
on
go B and A?
But not enough. GENG failed the first bonus.
They went into
Even the
garage.
best teams in the world, by the way, are still winning less than 60%.
I wouldn't call that 3
so
sites.
it is
I
a
would call
difficult
that
round to be
2.
able to convert. But GENG with 2 bites at the apple.
Oh,
here on
never
this
mind.
map,
If they went C long 2,
and a
then
chance
yeah.
to run
Sorry,
away
my
with
memory
A.
is fucked.
Wall up. It's difficult to get the timing here. Celsius is holding his
My
phone.
memory is
players are already way ahead of him. Sassy.
freaking fricked.
Doesn't even stop them
No,
contacting.
there's no way.
Can't believe they didn't give it away there.
There's no way. They don't even spam. They're just all the way up, and it's all for free here. Paranoia, Flash, it's all offloaded, concatenated, out and over the top as well. It's down to 10s to hold it.
Oh!
Down. In through the
Oh!
reset.
Oh.
It's magnanimous. This guy will not be stopped. He denies any attempt to take that A site.
Shadows traveling.
GENG left scrambling. They should have had that. A dash into sight, an amazing flash from Celsius to actually push them back just a moment. And TenZ recovers after immediately being blinded in the midst of that exec. He's left on the floor in a 2v4.
That's what Sentinels
I'm surprised
needed.
they're not worried about Heaven.
They're holding this one steady, giving up most of the A sites.
As soon as I say
Swapped around,
something.
noise is being made. Plant not even pushed back here, so Karen will be able to get that extension into the round, and got to feel with GENG. That's sometimes dangerous. You don't want to give them those options and opportunities. Karen
wow.
inside the smoke, not being cleared out, dodging, weaving, TPing away. Still being watched for Meteor 1v2. Meteor
No!
The transfer
Wait,
almost
if-
intact, but eventually
If he did, oh, the
Sentinels will pave the
finisher!
way
Shoot
for
it!
victory.
Shoot it!
And thankfully for Sentinels, all of TenZ hard work does not get
Shoot the
discarded
meteors!
at the final hour.
Aim train with the meteors, John!
A little bit of damage done, not too bad for the
Bro
Sen
is
economy.
shooting at the wall,
They're gonna
just
take a tactical timeout
shoot the
here.
meteors to make them explode. Even 13
Really
months,
beautiful play
Cisco.
from TenZ, must
Thank
be
you.
said. Second is struggling. I didn't even realize at this point, to be honest with you, because I felt like he was getting into sights fairly well. But he's 5 and 13.
Yeah, struggling quite a bit.
Yeah, I don't know about
And
that
Second's
TP.
one of those players that, yeah, from a map-to-map basis, maybe you could argue he's slightly inconsistent. Only slightly. But to be honest, in every major tournament, he's always the highest performing player for SEN. And he's actually gone up.
No,
in
but
terms of
actually
his
that
ATS
second jump
all year.
saved
Just
that
tournament on
round.
tournament, from kickoff to Madrid to stage 2, putting up better and better performances. So to see him
Because
at the
then
bottom of the
Meteor
scoreboard
would have
right now,
killed John and then
it's a little
bam.
concerning. But if he wakes up, it could be the difference maker.
Actually, I don't even know.
I think that's something you've got to be taking a look at here, is whether SEN want to get an op into his hands and whether they can from an economy perspective too.
6-9.
He's been buying the Outlaw in the last few rounds here, but he hasn't quite been where GENG
Dude,
are
I
looking.
wonder if it's humid in
Well, it's just been
the arena.
Slip in quite tight for them in terms of them just trying to get that operator. You can see opting even for the Outlaw here.
I don't really know
Getting that
Jams.
sniper
I'm
into the
kind of
hands of
just
the
here.
Jet player.
Hi,
It's
Cause.
tried and true at this point on Haven. It's got to be a key part of your defensive protocols. But yeah, it's a bit of a bargain bin buy, isn't it? And only the 1/2 armor target of Texture.
Yeah, it's unlikely to find too much success. He's also been running it C.
I'm just existing here, loading.
It's going all the way through garage and through the back of it.
I don't know yet, Bonaka. Probably playoffs and onwards.
Of course, not running a Killjoy. It's going to be gaps potentially there. We'll see if Sentinels are able to cover it.
Shadows traveling.
Just to look at the other side of the map
Wait,
as well.
what?
Recon Dart finally thrown out 20 seconds into the round. Because if you throw it out early, the Viper Wall is really disguising it. Second almost
interesting
caught contact, and Munchkins lurked his way up again. I'm not sure which one's even going to be the game changer here, A or C.
10's going for the peak as well as Barrels pointing out, trying to bait a shot out. There's no way. There's absolutely no way Munchkin can be blessed like this once more.
That's so fucking unlucky.
We're watching a bloody repeat. He's opened it up and calls for the TP. Immediate pivot. Caron, he's straight there with him. Turret broken down into mid here, but the A site is theirs. Now with Texture removing John. The mid avenue completely opened up. Uncertainty into the back of Sentinel's minds. We're going to go this one thick and fast. Playing forwards here, at least with a dart in hand.
Bro got it straight on his chest.
Up against the world. They're not being given even an easy fight in the slightest. The movement ajar. Forced to save. Zelsis backing away.
And that is a brutal decision for Sentinels. Not one that they could have won at all, but their economy's going to be in a really rough state. Zelsis has got a bit of money, so has John. The rest of the team, dirt poor. Think about the way that
was
Munchkin
such an
is getting
unlucky
spaced out short,
timing.
right? If Sassy throws a recon dart at the start over towards A lobby, Munchkin's just going to play around his wall, and he's going to dodge it, and you're not going to get any good information. In fact, you might even get bad info and think it's cleared when it's not. So they need a different way of being able to get information there. You're either going to have to re-clear with
I also don't know if
Silver
Sashi
from
should have
short, or you're going to have Zekken fight
swung that wide with that. I don't even know how many bullets he had at the end. Like here?
For all that they've got the rounds really close here, I think there's a ton of things that Sen could improve on this map if they ended up rematching Genji later on in the
Game
tournament.
tomorrow, Ian?
Or if they can figure it out mid-game.
That is crazy.
Drive away here. Zekken's dropped down to 48 health. Still ice cold. Watching for any sort of mid-presence.
One of those spots where you might want to just give the gun over to, to your teammate.
Yeah,
It's
basically,
rough, though, 'cause
Ian.
Zekken really wanted to try to get aggro, but with only 48 health.
I'm
what can
jet
you do?
lagged.
And already the space
So it doesn't really matter.
Another perfect read.
The Madrid times were
Munchkin's
fucked. I
actually
was waking up at like 5 a.m. for the games.
People maybe didn't credit it as much. At
And
the
people are
start
like,
of the
oh my
game,
god,
but
Anita, you look
defense
so
side
tired.
reads.
Yeah, no shit.
Finds the gaps so
I mean,
often.
these lurks on top of it. It's,
I slept at 6 a.m.
Right coming together. This guy is just
Bill Graham Civic
he's a
Auditorium.
beast right now this entire year.
He really has been.
Deep flash, fault line onto Texture, but there's plenty more util where that came from. Buckets of it. Paranoia for a paranoia, just pushing them back and away. Sentinels be lucky to get anything. Still, Caron drop towards the back. Texture, phantom play, and up to 4 beast. Ace stolen away.
Yo.
Gotta feel for him, man.
Yo.
This has been happening in Pacific over and over again. The last ace that Texture got was in April, man. He's had 12 4Ks.
Smiling. Oh my god.
That's Mr. 4K right there.
Since his last ace. Look at him. This one should have been it.
It should have been.
It should have finally ended. He's so funny.
Oh man.
I do love Texture.
But can Sentinels
I'm
find an
telling you,
answer?
Kai, I
Now that
told
they've got
you.
rifles back in hand, the gap has opened up to 5. It's almost looking insurmountable. It has to be now.
It has to shift now, doesn't it? Updraft, dash, up and over. Flash to follow it up as well. Nobody's in sight lines of Texture. It's given up almost entirely and it's put the squeeze onto the Sentinels player. They heard all that util. They don't know which way to look and they can't even get the kill drips on
Oh,
line.
holy util.
Team utility to just colliding and clashing into them. Hunter's Fury. It's panicked. It's uploaded.
It's over. It's over for this map at least.
Not this time. They did not
RIP
know how to
y'all's
react to
points.
Very nice pathing to bring out in a crucial round, and Texture's looking to close it.
Like, what do you even
that.
do?
Right click, but followed up by Lakia.
What do you even do? Yeah, this is map 1.
Now, it's all they have to take to lock up this map.
And I think if there was one round you could point to show that divergence of trajectories we were talking about at the start
Highest
of this
rated a
cast,
Korean
where
team
Genji have
has
just
been
gone
at
from
an
success to
international
success,
tourney.
building on
No, Genji
Jack
won,
Ball's appearance at
right?
Madrid.
Didn't they win Shanghai?
Who've struggled really to recapture that magic.
Or not,
I think this round
is
will
it
be
Shanghai?
A beautiful call.
I keep
Fantastic
mixing up
passing,
Shanghai and
and
Singapore.
Sentinel scrambling, their protocols fall into pieces. Second tactical timeout now used by Sen.
Yeah.
It might be too late at this point.
Hi,
Their
Juna.
weaponry is so poor. They've got to try to contest short to make sure that Munchkin doesn't go for the lurks.
Is there a
But then
Pinoy
they've also
team?
got to be able to defend the C site. Where they don't
I
have
think
dinosaurs,
there's
they
a
don't have the
Pinoy
Viper to be able to go
players.
down there. They're probably not going to have 10s hard anchoring that spot. There's just so many questions being thrown at them. They do not have the answers on this side of the map.
Hello, beautiful. How are
Just the fact that
you?
Sentinels have now got to do it.
Were they the favorites to
Again,
win
with the
Shanghai?
weaponry, knocked
I
out
think
the half
so,
armor, it's
because they
pulled
were
off his guardian
really
to
close
play.
to winning
But
Madrid
just the
first.
ideas that you were mentioning. You know, they can't contest with Munchkin. He's been able to get free reign over towards A lobby, in through the A site. These lurks and timings he's taking. And it's so hard for Sentinels to even control this one. Typically, you'd want to do it with potentially like a
I mean, you
jet
might
off,
as well
maybe
just
being able
use
to
your
get the money
second time
together.
out
Even if
right
they
now.
did, there's a Vibe wall in their face.
Exactly. Yeah, I must
My
say that
sleep
as well.
schedule is
Even if
fucked
second
because
does
of
fight
jet
short
lag, so it
against that
kind of
Viper wall,
works
it's
for
really
watch
tough.
parties.
You have to be very smart, but also
Kimberly.
very aware that you can.
Oh my
have
god,
that Viper
I
wall
still
drop
have
on you
that
at any
sticker.
moment, and Munchkin
I
can
literally
threaten
just
a
saw it
fight.
yesterday or today
Best duelists in the world can
when I was
take those
looking
fights,
for
and Second is
like a
capable of doing
glasses
that kind of
wipe.
stuff.
What was I
But
go?
Sentinels have decided they need him in garage, maybe to try some
Low
kind
key,
of
I
early
did.
peek.
It was cooked, and then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep it cooked.
GENG. That's paranoia primed and ready.
I came from Vietnam. Thank you for the prime average
This
doctor.
is GENG looking
Thank
for
you.
that closer. No signs over towards garage. Instead, they set it over towards the B site. Celsius is watching this.
I just put out an Apex video,
Up in his face.
and I played
Flash up and
Overwatch for a
overcount
little
with a
bit,
TP,
and
he's in the middle
CS2.
to the plan, but that's an aftershock to push him back and away.
But I
Still
mostly
there,
play
second
Val.
spots it. Here's the one, but nobody's giving him an easy fight. Meteor dashing and back and away, still with his B side control.
I wasn't the
Texture.
one that
He
started
goes
the
straight
lobby.
past it, but in front of that fault line, still won't survive. At least with the trade there, Flash in and through, over the back, 4v4. Back down, Norfef gives him that information, and a sight hold might be exactly what GENG are looking to cook up. Munchkin still with that orb up in their face. Dark and the paranoia follows through, flood and back and away. Sight players cleared up, rolling thunder, committed now to the front. Sentinels have got to try and strike. At least when
I'm gonna try to get it out tomorrow.
There's
Tats.
one, two left to deal with, finding them one after another.
Holy.
Around
12-5?
exactly when they needed it.
Just kidding.
Just as
I'm
GENG
kidding.
had got up to map point. We saw the same level of ideas from GENG there. Going for the B exec, okay, that gets stunted by an aftershock from Celsius.
No, it's gonna be a normal
and
vlog.
crunch the
I
player's
have 2
garage.
vlogs before
That also
Vietnam.
gets shut
Thank you for
down
the
by
1 year,
Celsius.
Bill Graham
Then the
Civic
breach ult is
Auditorium.
online.
Thank
It's just a
you.
massive round from the Vibes Merchant. Selling wins as well here, but he needs to be doing more of it. The whole team needs to be doing more of it. It's not just down to him.
No, I can't really focus on individuals, despite the fact, you know, Zekin is sitting at the bottom of the scoreboard. It's been a while since he's even got a kill. It's more just the ideas going to miss. Come to offer any sort of bailout.
At the same time, you do want to be putting your duelist in a position to influence the round, right? And so the fact that we haven't
No,
really seen
you know
Zekin
who has
in
the
those
best
spots
posture? Fucking
big concern.
Brandon. B-Dog. Nobody will be his posture. Like, he has, Zelsis has good posture. But like,
never getting broken. It's just being given free reign.
B-Dog has the best
There's
posture.
space for GENG.
Tell your girlfriend I love her
Worried
too.
in that kind of spot if you break the trail.
Hey, Francis.
Texture's right behind it.
And that's an interesting
Ooh.
peek. Still Zekin makes
There's
the
the skill.
adjustment.
There's
Snaps
the
it to the
value.
cranium, and there is the value. It had to come about through that sheer mechanical
Yeah.
skill.
Here comes Munchkin. He's trying one of these
Oh,
classic
Tens is
A-lurks.
traumatized.
Tens has been watching for it. He refuses to get duped again.
But there's a chance for the timings to be missed here. And which way is he going to look? Adjustment
You got
again.
him. Dude, if I was Tens, I would be
Praise
so
from Tens
fucking
and Zekin.
happy.
Pushes GENG back. It's
Look
just
at the
lurks and
double
lurks.
lurk.
Yeah.
It's the same
my.
again. Lurk up A and lurk up C at the same time. One gets broken, the other doesn't.
Yeah. Trip broken. Meteor. It's got an open side for them.
30 seconds left.
A 3v5 though, Brent. They're not going to close out the map here, surely.
But it's GENG. You never know with this team. They really should.
Lucid from Optic Gaming.
Full breach utility for Zelsis.
I'll look it up
Sassy's gonna have
after
recon
this
coming back
round.
online.
Actually, no,
But
I'm
you
gonna look it up
probably
right
don't
now
wanna
because I'm
wait
not
for
gonna
it.
remember.
First Shocky. Preemptive release of the debt, so one of the Nanoswarms is off. Meteor finds it, still traded. Charon That's a sweep from behind here now. The backstab, but maybe just pushing back in a way. Lakia needs support and he needs help if this is even going to be doable. Flash in through the box. Smoke is up in his face. A tap in his way. That's a bit of spam to follow up. Caron. And now a lot more to do. Spike being defused. Stuck fully in tens there to defend him. Sentinels are still alive in this map. They're not going to be going down one map just yet.
This posture is pretty good too.
6 chances for GENG to close. Now down to 4.
But I think it's just because I've seen Brandon play in person.
Both
and I'm like,
times,
holy
to allow
shit.
GENG to get
I'm
into
like a
the
turtle.
site, but then making sure that they deal with any extraneous threats. I mean, in this situation, they had a big player advantage too. It was a nice shot from Zekken. He's going to now pick up the operator heading into round 21. This is, I think, the first time that we've seen him with an op in hand, right?
Yeah.
He had 2 outlaws earlier.
Posture is tracked.
Him to salvage that money together, but he's found many targets.
Dude, my
still,
right
smoke in his
foot
face.
is
We'll push him back.
Asleep.
Given that early sight line. Texture's even watching.
Wait, I think my room lights are supposed to turn off at 2 a.m.
They don't like what they see.
I think.
They gotta know that the money is
We'll find out.
available for that operator. It could be in the back of their minds as long as they're looking at the
We'll
scoreboard.
find out if that happens.
That flash, down A short, and now the Trailblazer indicating that Munchkin did not find an early timing.
We have it on like a
Sentinels were not
timer.
sure, but now they should have a good idea that this is actually the pack of
No, I
GENG.
don't remember.
How do you anchor it? Locked down. It's unconventional. Doesn't really stretch all the way out towards this A side. Sassy, drone, spots it. They're wondering if this is potentially fake pressure. Tens overstaying it, just about escaping. 50 HP though, and now it's being fully committed. The molly at the feet as well. They are separating these players, picking them apart.
Holy, wait, that ult
Nobody
worked.
is allowed to anger this site. The setup and execute. The pit drop down, man. And Tens has got to make a play. He's already found it, whooping it around. Meteor, rifle in hand, leaving it to the 2. And only the Blade Storm. A rifle for John QT. They're going to need to be handed a couple of easy kills, but Meteor will not give them anything at all. A 4K to finish on the
Flawless.
map. Haven is theirs.
Sentinels with a map pick that I think made some degree of sense. They had
No, that
the VOD
KG ult
advantage, the
worked
tape
because of their
advantage,
Viper
and could
util.
try to anti-strap what
I don't
GENG
think
were
they
bringing.
that KG ult would
At
have
the end of
worked
the day, those holes though,
without the
ironed out,
Viper util.
and Texture looking fantastic with over 300 ACS to open up champs.
Yeah.
Yeah, the unconventional ults are working.
Not just another trophy, but also
Boog.
that undisputed title.
Blame
We still
Anita
got
for
plenty more
Sun
in the
loss.
series. Don't go anywhere.
No.
We'll be right back.
I'm starting a new prediction. Top of the morning, thingy. Honestly, it was smart of them to execute B right after a timeout. I wouldn't have expected that. Hi, Strawberry Moon. I'm good. How are you? What's your pick'em list? I think SEN loses this, but they don't get eliminated. I think I picked Team Heretics over FPX. And then I picked GENG. I picked Paper X over GENG, but GENG second. I don't remember what I picked for the rest. What happened to losing team? Sorry, this music is... They go into the... They go into the lower bracket. Sorry. Yeah, it's very distracting. Hi, Kesey. Hi, Enzo. 500 on SEN. Hi, League Monster. Yeah, they do a third match if Sen wins. My day's been good, Francis. How are you? Or how was your day? Oh my god. No, you can't FF. I like the champ song this year. Dude, the animation for this is so good. Oh.
First map.
Oh.
Now, Solo, we know that
Wait,
GENG is known for very amazing energy
I
on
love
stage,
the
but
girl on
today
the
they were a
right's
bit
hair.
more serious. How differently did the team prepare for this particular match? We have Jen to help with some translation.
감독님 오늘 선수들 표정만 봐도 뭔가 평소 때는 굉장히 즐겁게 게임을 하는데 오늘은 좀 더 진지하게 좀 몰입을 하는 모습이었거든요. 센티넬 상대로 특별히
performance,
준비했던
Alex Chan.
부분이나
Thank you.
마음가짐의 변화가 있을까요?
Hi, Dictator. Hi, Rohit. Hi, Thrones.
서울에서 하는 것만큼 유일하게 저희가
Oh, it's Jen?
졌기 때문에 그래서
She's so pretty.
뭐 그런 게 좀 진지해 무조건 이겨야겠다는 생각이 있어요. 개막전이기도 하니까.
Yeah, of course, we were taking things more seriously because it's champions, also the first match of the champions in front of the home crowd and our home ground. So we are motivated, and they're the only team that beat us at a global event. So for us, we really, really wanted this win. So yeah, everybody's just getting their focus in, having their serious face on.
A lot riding on this match. Let's see if GENG can close it out.
Well, Mika, they're one step closer to being able to do so with that victory on Haven.
The stream's good. Hi,
Sentinels
Carls.
picked that map thinking maybe they had a little bit of a read based on what they saw at the playoffs of Pacific, but instead, exactly what Brennan Sideshow said. They
That's
ironed
sweet.
everything
It's
out,
really
they managed to plug
That's
the
cute.
holes, and they walk away with the win.
And I think we did see those issues to start. I think Sentinels had a lot better solutions to A lobby control on their attack. They were getting a lot of early advantages because of that. But then it was these GENG retakes on their defense that I think defined their game with a lot of really fast adaptations, Clint.
Yeah, no. They do a really good job of coming up with unique ideas on the fly. There's so many rounds where they're just like coming at you from angles you're not expecting.
At the same time sometimes.
Yes, exactly. Like they're really good about coordination. One of the best things that GENG has in their arsenal is that they are extremely patient and they are always trying to work together, always trying to make sure that their retakes are in unison, that the players are swinging together, all those things. That's what it's made them. One of the things that has made them so good.
One of many.
One of many.
The casters were talking about this, but I think they did a really good job of varying the pace of their retakes. We saw a lot of those fast flood defenses that they're known for, but also a lot of slower rounds where they were leaning into those set retakes on B, on C that were also really effective. Sentinels in Madrid was known as a team that was great at disrupting teams' retake attempts, and I think it was really impressive how GENG was able to shut that down and still find success on these set.
I am excited for the new agent. It's a Sentinel, right?
When we were seeing Munchkin with those lurks, I mean, that was devious.
Shirley? Hi, Mayush.
No quarter whatsoever.
GENG won first map.
Is that what we should be expecting as we get ready for Ascent?
He doesn't do it as much on Ascent.
Okay.
I should
like
be
Lotus,
cat lover.
Haven, like some of the maps where he has a little bit more room to maneuver kind of thing.
Initiator?
But it's because he does such a good job preparing. He works his absolute butt off studying these teams. Like they talked about it in Shanghai where everybody else is playing ranked and grinding, and he's out there with an iPad just
Deadlock,
watching
ISO, then
teams
Clove.
16 hours a day, just trying to get reads on them. So that's part of the reason he's able to do some of these lurks.
Jeez.
And I mean, some of these rounds GENG were winning were honestly criminal.
That's true.
The pistol round and this texture clutch that we just watched were stolen, quite frankly. But it just shows that, well, GENG is known for the honest Valorant, the really good setups.
My own
and
tourney?
Their individuals are
I can't
ridiculous to
cast,
pull
bro.
rounds like that off. If those two clutches didn't come through,
Or spectate correctly. Every time I
for a game, I think
spectate,
we're
I'm
given
just
a
like
lot more
flying around the
opportunities
map.
for Sentinels to build some momentum into this.
Yeah.
Well, and that goes back to
It
what
should
we
be
talked about
Kiss
in
of
the
Life.
pre-show, that
Maybe
GENG wins round,
XG.
they have absolutely no
Elite
business
King.
with. Yeah. And this happened in the pistol. It happened in that round with Texture. 3 HP. He's the one peaking those angles with the ops, too. They're holding in one case. Tens is just holding that angle, and Texture still wins that battle. That's how fast he is.
Ascent,
And
Genji, or
moments like that is what
Sen.
make this team so difficult to go against, because you can be as prepared as you want. You can set up
I
great
got no
crossfires. You can do
clue.
a lot of good things, and Genji can still break you.
I do think it does bear mentioning, though, that this was kind of something we saw in Americas as a problem for Sentinels. These slow starts. In their 2 matches that they ended up losing, they only won 2 pistol rounds in them. And
Dude,
it was
her
the same
eyes
here.
are
They're
so
losing out on
pretty.
pistols. They're starting slow. They're not getting the opening picks.
Her
and
hair
setting, I think,
color
second up
with
for those
her
big moments she's
eyes.
known for. And this is a really scary prospect, I think, now going into map 2 against a team who looks like the best in the world.
Well,
I'm
you
reading
know, you
both.
mentioned
I
Zekin. I
caught.
think it's you saw the his stats at the bottom there, and I think
I
it
don't
wasn't
know.
like bad
long
necessarily from
run.
him, but it was what you were saying.
I would grind Val again for Anita tourney. Okay. No Anita
I
tourney.
was going to say that
Don't
we
grind
praise
Val.
him for his consistency, but something you had noted was he never really had an opportunity to like get going, you know. And I think that again is just another credit to Gen G for being
Anita's
able
just
to
looking at the women.
identify that, shut it down, and handle business.
Yeah, I mean, there were rounds like in the final round. He's got
Hey,
the Blade Storm
Zoe.
and stuff, but the round's basically over by the time he gets there. Like, Genji is doing such a good
No
job
problem,
of picking players
Kai. I
apart,
got
finding
you.
those early picks. I mean, the first
Looking
blood
out for
percentage
you.
for Genji has been through the roof
Shoddy.
throughout this entire unit. It's not just Texture. It's everybody on that squad is really good at finding those first bloods. We saw with the Munchkin lurks. Meteor does a great job with it, anchoring sites as well.
What Juna
so all
said.
of those things create tremendous problems for any team they go against, whether it be Sentinels or anybody, and you're left scrambling to try to find answers.
Yeah, no, of course. I mean, I think it goes without saying that this Gen G team is so well put together. But now, let's go ahead and see what we're going to get as we get ready for map number 2, Ascent on the horizon here.
Guys, they're saving the fits for the
with Ascent,
final
not
days.
much changes with this, right? Because we know what that bog standard
What do I need to do to get followed on Instagram?
But again,
Be a pretty girl.
You look at Gen G and the way that they're playing. I mean, this is dangerous territory right now for Sen.
It certainly is, but Sen is starting on the defense. I think the biggest win conditions for them to get online here is number 1, getting Zekin back into positions where he's getting opening
Gotta
kills,
get that
get that
groove going.
operator online. If he gets into the groove, that's make or break. But the other question is, what comp are they going to be playing here? Because they were experimenting with a lot of the deadlock ideas
Oh, yeah,
in
that's
stage
right.
2. Some of it I think was better than others, and I felt like this Ascent map needed a little bit more work. You compare him to a team like Leviathan, who is also playing that agent, and I felt like they didn't have the same depth of ideas and strategies built up around it. But they've had a lot of time now to prep if this is the
What
idea
the
they are
fuck am I? Did I come back
I'm
to?
really curious about that, because I don't think there's going to be any change in what Genji does on this map in terms of agent comps. I'd be shocked.
Why
might
is
have a heart
Cheddar
attack
still
and fall
up?
off the
He
stage if I
has
do,
our
because they're-
sleep
The
schedule.
camera's on you for that one, you know?
Yeah, please don't. But no, I mean, like, they're the best team in the world on Ascent in my book. They were undefeated on
No,
it
they're
in
not
Stage 2 of
eliminated.
Pacific. Very few teams have been able to beat them. So it is going to be the kind of comps that both teams have been running with. And for Sentinels, I think for me, the biggest thing about Deadlock is you have to be so smart with how and when you're placing your utility and how you're playing off of it. It almost, in a weird way, reminds me of Yoru, where it requires a tremendous amount of coordination and a tremendous amount of discipline to play it properly. But if you can pull it off, it looks amazing.
I think Deadlock is really strong on the attacking sides, how you can stop flood defenses, how you can set up those sensors to really build incredibly strong post plants. But on the defense, I think that Genji's style
Right, you
plays
can meet
well
him
against
anytime.
it. We saw this when G2 played Sentinels.
What?
The slow default style, working around the
No,
utility,
I can't see
breaking
it.
it down. I think Genji
I
is
can't see it.
good at that. But Sentinels have a lot of tools. This is a comp that only has 1 VOD out of it for Sentinels, and they have a chance to come back into this series if they can look good.
Yeah, this is a big opportunity
the cap,
for
no?
the Sentinels to be able to climb their way.
I do
back
cut my own
into
bangs.
this
I'm
series.
growing
But
them
for
out
Gen
though.
G, they're right
'cause-
there to be able to get that revenge against a team that,
when
has
when
been
the
their
wind hits
kryptonite
me.
from time to time, at least once.
We heard it from the coach, the only team who has beaten Genji at a global event. If they could get that revenge to start this champs run in Seoul.
Why are
it'd be
you
massive.
screaming at me,
That's right, Genji
Francis?
just 1 map away from avenging their loss at Masters.
I'm
Madrid.
fucking
Let's
down,
see
Kai.
if
We
they
have
can
the
pull it off
spots.
in front of the home crowd and send it
Hi,
back over to your
Danny.
casters. Brennan Sideshow.
I did hear it.
Genji are
My
the
reaction is on
heavy
the
favourites
Cloud9
here. I mean, this is an
YouTube
Ascent
channel.
map that they are potentially the best in the world at, I think, currently, for
I
teams
agree
at the
with Clint.
event.
Yeah.
They look so damn good.
Yeah,
the
there'll be a
Sentinels.
chance vlog.
As much as there's not been a lot of tape on them with this comp, it is not a good map right now for them. They have to come out with some miracles, and it has to start here.
Hi, Francis.
They've gone for that double sheriff approach.
Oh.
And a double fight out through, straight from tiles.
Oh. Sorry.
Does not work out in their favor. Play at disadvantage now.
Munchkin figuring out, how can I go for a lurk against this? It's a decent counter to what Munchkin was doing on the previous map, but also the fact that the wall is used so early. Generally, you want to be playing slow attack sides against the deadlock, and the wall struggles to get value.
Lakia might be considering a drone up close here. John, was that a grab net? Slow down the approach here. There's a flash overhead as well, but now looking to try and anchor back in a way.
That was a good grab.
Supplementing it. Couple of shots now fired off and wrestled in through the smoke.
Her score was 8-13, 13-8.
It all lays down now into the lap of John QT. What can he do? A lot of players now here in the drop down, skipping a hot right through, and it does set up the bait and switch. Caron happy to oblige, straight in there. Now the plant coming online.
Zelsis.
Even 3 months,
I
so
Are they going to think about B-main when they just exec from this?
That's right. It should be nice. Not quite. Munchkin was the only one to actually collect any sort of B main presence. Now walking his way through, baiting, Texture, dropping back and away, Texture, and Caron. These guys have been difference makers. And once more, they're going to stand to the test here. The dart is avoided and dodged to the back, and the shots just not connecting for Sassy. Only 4 HP and a dream, and a dream it will just remain to be. It's a pistol round for GENG. Nothing out of the ordinary for this squad.
Not at all. 3 out of 3 in the series. I think it would be.
GG's is crazy. Guys, look at this plushie I got.
Team there. But an entire series where you don't win pistols is almost impossible to win. SEN need to be working on these. They didn't get a good beginning to it, and GENG managed to close it out there towards the end as well. Just hitting good shots, double body shots all over the place with those sheriffs.
Yeah, honk shoo shoo.
Gamble here by
Yes, it does mean you're cool.
Knife not touched just by Celsius. I believe he's the only one who looks like he is suppressed right now.
Capybara.
Hoping that GENG might just walk into it, but
yeah,
they're just listen. They weren't born yesterday, but this team are too diligent.
It's quite a nice trap play though, because
if
the cam is found over towards B,
this is mine. The gift is in my closet.
Usually, and this one's off deadlock contact, so I think there's a chance that it
No,
gets
I haven't given it a name.
Considering Munchkin and Karen's position.
Booger.
But right
I think
now,
Booger is a good name.
They're not taking an inch.
No steps
It's
forwards.
I like Booger.
Waiting it out.
Its name is
Making either
Booger.
team stew, to be honest. It's a series of unknowns going through their heads.
And as TenZ takes contact, this whole trap is going to fall to pieces.
Paranoia in his hands. He's just jiggling out with the util. Does get a good connection. 3 players going to be pushed back and away, and a TP as well for himself. Just to disengage. Grab net, calling. The play is made.
Whoa!
You gotta be joking.
Where's the spectating?
In hand. Goodness me, even when the ideas are good, even when they try and go
Boogie?
for the preemptive strike, it's still
I'll
not
do
good
Boogie.
enough.
Boogie
I
short
gotta see
for
that
Booger.
again. Show it from his POV or something, man. I mean,
The amount of 4Ks
Where's the
that we're
replay?
seeing coming out from GENG as well, where one player just steps up and takes over the round.
Yeah.
Karen's got 8 kills already. What on earth are we watching?
Thank you for the member, Hurin. Thank
That means they've got 3 rifles for the bonus too. I mean, take a look at these shots. Gravnet comes out.
listen, dude, I mean, come on. I know it's against an eco, but still, as a ground
Deadlock util be like.
Yeah.
He's ice cold.
Booger's not the
Sentinel's
first.
Odin comes online for Sassy.
Full
he can
name.
try to reinforce the B site. It's super difficult to get through right now.
Yes, I'll sign your capy.
Nice shot down from Lakia as well. Getting rid of that sonic sensor. I don't think John pulled it back in time.
Wait, SEN has been having a lot of these like
devastatingly
1-by-1 moments. I think that's like the
especially if Sassy was
3rd time
overwallbanging
they've
this, but
peaked
he's
like
rotating
1-by-1.
Timing potentially missed there. 4 Sentinels up through mid. GENG has the makings of a B split, putting a lot of pressure and asks onto Zelsis.
So the cam covers this. Off cam contact, Sassy can spam. But it's not a great spam angle. It's good for damage, not good for kills usually.
Tags onto Zelsis. The setup is going to be dropped down and away here. Walking through.
I say that.
Sassy. Bit of spam damage. Just through the choke point. GENG still going to get easy access though to that B site. So plan will be online and inside for them second. biding his time, hoping that somebody will just open themselves up, but as the doors drop down, Texture! You gotta be joking!
You're not allowed to do that!
There's no way! Running and gunning inside the cloud burst.
Yo!
Take your names.
Yo!
4v4. Too much to clear, surely. Meteor.
Thank you, Caliber.
This is unorthodox in terms of the angle, and of course it is.
What the fuck? My Phantom don't do that.
All of the trap setups here. Taking out the cam
New
early,
streamer
making
dies
sure
tomorrow. Thank you for the 3
Sassy
months.
doesn't have that
Sky
wallbang
Glitters.
spot. He goes
Thank
over,
you.
gets a kill in the other side, and then GENG pulling kills out of
That is not
really
normally.
unexpected spots. The one from Texture, I'm sorry, that one's illegal. That one is illegal. But Meteor's play as well, it's so nice. They've got Karen ready to back him up if indeed he needed it.
Yeah.
Texture is also there playing aggro. It's
That was
not
a
just
good
solo
angle,
play.
though. I will not lie.
And yet, even if it was a solo play, he still would have won the round for them. That's the power of this GENG team.
Right here.
Each of their players has got such a nice read on the game. And I think we don't remember enough what player development they've done too. Meteor was a bit of an all-aim, no-brain duelist player before he joined his team.
Certainly was.
Now, all of the aim and a brain to match.
Yeah.
God,
And the
I
team
love
as
that
well,
gun.
Just right there beside him, all on the same page.
That gun is so
Looking at
good.
plays together. They're aware of just any obstacles that might face them
What
as well.
the
You can see just the
fuck?
way that they even approach rounds like this. It's against an eco round. A lot of teams will sometimes just run it straight into a site, full disrespect. But GENG, they slow it down. They make sure that they can methodically try and pick apart what at least Sentinels are doing.
Dude, they
There are only
actually need to
concerns,
make
I
the
think, about
walls of
GENG
Ascent thicker.
Potentially being shaky and home soil and a home
Or
crowd.
something,
Listen,
I
that was
don't
kind of
know.
pushed back at Shanghai when they were literally the villains. All the way through, it's an open side again over towards A.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, what incredible range of emotions that they will have experienced in their
Or
last
like
two
low-key,
international events.
I feel like Ascent is such a like
Madrid, a crowd that was neutral towards them. Shanghai, a crowd that
blueprint
disdained them, I think.
NPC map,
And then
if that
here,
makes sense.
where they're the
Like it's
hometown
not a
heroes.
bad
Idols
map,
map
but it's
on the big
not
stage.
great.
I was
Like if
walking
they
in
took it
today,
out, I wouldn't
and
be
as they
mad.
rolled up,
But if they put it
some
back in, I
fans-
wouldn't
it's
be
like the
mad
back of the
either.
building where people don't really, think to come. It's not like GENG announced what time they were going to arrive at the venue.
Yeah.
People, fans, groups all clustered, watching them exit the van, screaming at the GENG players. This team is popular out here.
Absolutely.
And they'll be even more popular if they have a big run at champs. Or even if we can dare to dream, if they can dare to dream, lift the trophy.
They've already done it once. First time it's been done for Pacific. That was GENG. who did
Today?
it. Despite the expectations, I think most of us were probably looking towards
Happy birthday,
team
Ian.
like PaperX, maybe even DRX at points to be that team. But had a
Honestly,
crazy
after
story from the
we
beginning
had the
of this year where
conversation about
expectations
which
were honestly
maps
at
were
their
like
lowest
paper
tier. Lots gonna
thin,
be asked for again of
Ascent
10.
doesn't
Smoked
feel
out.
as
What is that? Adjustment and expectation for Texture, but he's already in through the site. And the main players happy to fire through.
Anyway,
Follow
Ascent
up
doesn't
forward.
feel that
Despite the heroics, it might not even be enough here for Sentinels. No command.
that thin anymore.
Supers its way, but
It's
finally
thin
fading,
for
and how
sure,
very deep
but like,
lockdown's
you
gonna
know,
be used by Meteor.
those are some crazy shots.
Drone broken, slight tag, double faced up.
Wrist
and out, but
spooks.
just missing a shot.
Are they even going to get out?
I don't know. Detainment
All
onto
three.
three. Yeah. All three.
All three
Time to hunt.
detained.
It's time to chase. They know it. They can feel
Yo,
it. Texture.
who put 250,000 points on Sen?
Barely skirting away. It's going to be a comedic finish at around here, potentially. A punishment in sight. There's still time here for Sentinels to make a play towards this one.
Wait,
but
imagine
second
they
retake
win
for the
this round?
operator again adds another level of difficulty. It's all about how they manage this one as well. That late backstab that might be occurring from Meteor. Is it going to be caught? Celsius sticking out onto the fuse, half already. He's brought that win con, covering for it. Over
Wait, they won the fucking round after that?
That's
The
ridiculous.
Sentinels have just won a round where all three of the retakers got detained. There is no way that I just watched that. There's no chance. I must have got something wrong. Surely that was John
Let's
Cutie's
go.
ultimate.
That one TikTok audio, let's go. I
The
guess.
brain is baffled and befuddled.
It all started with tens. This guy here.
Yo.
I said he's going to have to do a lot there in that spot, and he did. He delivered. He got the 2 that was needed.
Thank you for the 5 gifted, Sparky. Thank you.
Offered up an easy kill onto Texture.
I mean, it's not like Texture really could have followed up on it, I don't think.
It was so far away.
All right, so that's a bizarre round for Sentinels to get on the board. I don't think you'll ever see anything
Never
like
doubt
that one
them, I
again.
guess.
Certainly not replicable, if you want to talk about that. But they keep the Odin. It's magnificent for their economy, which could have been shattered.
Always a way. Start gassing up a team in terms of the storylines about it.
Ooh, that dart.
Watch the fumble in place. Operator held, but not the back. Still a few shots fired off as well. That drone has to be broken. Zelsis locks it down, holds the line, and now evacuates back and away. The just bumper bullet straight through the wall, and spam from the Odin will supplement all. That is it.
W gun.
Complete control of this B site.
Good night, Anthony.
With the trip,
it's 2 a.m. for me right now.
Where Munchkin's presence is. It's another round that's inevitable here for Sentinels, and at least that second one, Justin Flick missed, at least with the op.
It is inevitable.
It should be. Unless you give him the ones. We're blinded up. Ten's happy to just jump
The
on
night
the chance
is
and pounce
definitely
straight into
young.
mid. So maybe this is what we were looking for from Sentinels.
That was a better defensive setup. When you're running a Cypher deadlock composition, I think most of the time you're going to be wanting to try to hit them as they come through choke points or as they hit your utility. You're looking to follow up on trips, on stuns, to op them or Odin them before they even exit and get into the site. That's one of the rounds.
Has
where we
anyone
actually
timed
see
out
Sentinels
yet?
comp functioning. And because Zelsis was able to win a really crucial duel against Meteor too. So what have GENG got? It's going to be Zekken looking towards top mid, hoping they can get a cheeky one at the beginning against somebody like Meteor.
Drone up though. This will push him back. It needs to be broken by the rifle fire, but it's not done in time. And almost a punishment there. It was an over the top with the knife, almost getting that suppression off. He wouldn't have been able to escape.
Look at this deep trip though. The trip is not where that
Wait,
shot
is that
just
jump
went
not
from.
illegal?
It's all the way close towards mid. Almost right where Meteor's back was.
Yeah, so Lucky's shot
Do you guys hear that?
fired off, offloaded into mid. Not going to be getting too much value. Tens has to use the TPs, barely out of dodge. Annihilation, there's a connection. Molly down and
That's
through.
the spike.
Texture has to drop them. He's through and out.
In love with these nuts. Oh,
happy to fight them straight back at you. Second, Bladestorm now increasing that tempo and even offered up a rifle. Charon now with the plant. 2v3. Dart fired off. No reveals in sight, but jumps round and through and away with a right click. Zekken, he's on his way to an ace. But Lackey in his back pocket, at least with that Hunter's Fury, he's got that backup plan and policy. Charon still going to be nested up, holding deep tucked onto the A side. It's a difficult player to try and clear. And Sentinels now making a call to double up. They don't have a dart. It's 20 seconds until that arrives, and it's going to be too late if they try and wait this one out and through. Time already ticking. Smoke is just mind games from Charon, making them spam away, and they got to stick this one here, and they still haven't found it. Wincons are just dashed away to the win. Time? And there is no time. Ticking at this point.
What?
Sassy knows it.
Wait,
GENG
low-key,
with
they
their
could
fifth.
have been fine not grouping.
We are seeing some ridiculous situations out here. Watching Lakia be taking out Karen with the Hunter's Fury towards the end, but just making sure that Sova was in play, just in case his his Smokes player fell in hell. GENG take another one. And this is a round where it
Dude,
looked like
low-key,
Sentinels, again, their system
I don't
was
know if
working.
I'm just
They got the
coping,
annihilation
but
off.
let
It grabbed the
Zekken
player with the spike,
overheat there.
But I don't think they were anticipating as heavily that it was an A split and someone could retrieve that player. Pulled out of Shelop's grasp at the final moment. And we're into the next round, where Munchkin...
No, like, what does grouping there kind of do? If they're going to split off anyway?
Against Sentinel's composition. And you see here that John has put his stuns on the exact opposite side of the map.
Like, they regroup tree to clear, like, one angle, and then the one splits off deep main while one taps.
In
Or
some
you just
sense,
group.
Zelsis is
Like,
the
if you're
bait
gonna
here.
group,
he kind of wants
take
to
the guy out
be
hell
seen,
first.
be
Or just
shown,
let Zekken
and
do
then
his
you run
thing.
into A and forget about the deadlock
In my
eater.
head.
Knife over the top. That's a tag out through main darts. Meteor barely alive. Dyson with death there, buddy. Drop down to 8 health. Will be able to survive though, and now regroup with the rest of his team.
Maybe the
A-split,
ult.
null command. Watch out for these sensors.
Yeah. The pressure's going to be on immediately. What have they got to even answer this?
That's probably what it was, actually.
Cam over the top here, no command as well as Dart. Does reveal all. Both players, in fact. Tens and Zeltis, the position is noted, recognized, stunned up, but there's no follow-up. Tens, he can't take these easy fights, he's worried about it.
Oh God, someone help him.
I mean, methodical is what you call that.
Someone help him out.
GENG. There was no easy access, no fair fight to be taken for the anchoring players. Dodging and weaving the entire way through.
The GENG protocols on attack, when they hit the A site, they're magnificent. They're always guns out, not scaling too deep into the site.
Okay, wait.
Holding, waiting for that
I never
peek
played
from the
Deadlock on
defender,
this map, so I don't
holding
know.
heaven, waiting for the backup to arrive.
But isn't
you know, making
Deadlock...
sure that they're not caught in transition, running forward, trying to rush.
If I were to play
Feel the
Deadlock, wouldn't
jiggles
you
of
play
movement,
A?
Just trying to bait them out, and it just makes the anchoring players feel so alone.
Yeah. You don't know if someone's going to run at you from left side, from right side Jenny. You don't know if someone's going to run at you from Dice. And the whole time, GENG are actually just making you afraid, making you swing, and then ready to
His
punish
trips
you.
were A?
It's really excellent
Where was
stuff.
his wall?
All the best teams in the world are going to have some level of that approach.
Oh wait,
to the
maybe
A site,
actually
but
never mind.
GENG
It's because
looking
of
perfect.
KO.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things.
They
anyway,
had some
that
kind of
makes them
plan for aiming
best in the
control
world
with
on
the
this
smoke,
map.
but then
I think they're demonstrating it here.
GENG util is good. Oh, okay. Yeah, thank God you're here, because I'm
Noticing
a
as
little
well
head
with the
empty.
Deadlock, I gotta say, it's finding very little value.
Yeah.
The walls, it's difficult to find a good timing to use that mesh barrier, or barrier mesh, sorry, because Munchkin's happy to call a slow round where it just expires. So if you use it in the mid round, okay, that's fine, but GENG are probably going to pivot in another direction.
Yeah.
And the stuns, I mean, in that
Dude,
round,
I can't
Meltdown
believe
comes
yesterday
through,
when we
double stuns
played
on site,
but it doesn't matter.
no possibility of a follow-up.
fucking
It just doesn't matter.
At that point, they're cosmetic.
customs, and I decided to Odin. All of you on the other team decided to Odin.
Even if
That was like a moment of reflection for me. I was like, wow. Y'all are just like me for real.
You can feel it when he doesn't have the util available, when they're all cut off and away and suppressed. They had no option. They couldn't take the fight by swinging
Like
out from
streamer,
Gen to
like
try and pile up
chat,
the stuns in the
actually,
first
though.
place. GENG looking unstoppable on Ascent, as we were all kind of expecting.
I think there are things that Sentinels can adjust here, though.
My little ducklings.
First of all, they could try
My
doing
little
some reclays
Garys.
over towards A main with
Pepperkins.
Gravnet and a Paranoia, something like that. Alternatively, if they wanted to fight over tree control, that would be another good adaptation, I think, because GENG have been doing a lot of A splitting.
Yeah.
And the other thing they could try to do is tuck Zekken in the box at back heaven with his operator.
Well, you
so
say that.
when the hit comes through, he's there ready to collect.
They are pinging that spot already, GENG, heading into this round.
I think that's because Karen is about to ult over there, though.
Okay, all right. Show me something,
Oh.
GENG. Show me what you've been cooking.
Whoa.
Might be that potential for it to spot out these players. Early Paranoia lets him take that control out towards A. Tens in through Y, and he's in danger though. Has to dodge and around. Wait, can't survive it. Karen on the back. John QT. That's a bullet to the brain. Him dropped off now. There's possibilities and options are now.
He full boxed himself.
Sentinels. The barrier mesh will be broken. Doesn't even stop the bullets as well. Still with those sight lines just being set by these Sentinels players. Zeken's got it.
John QT has Anita confirmed.
Great
Okay.
adaptation from Sen. Surely GENG
There's
can't
no
recover
way.
it.
There's no way.
I mean, John is stuck here.
They know where he is. There's now no swarm to try and clear him out of that corner.
If it hadn't missed, John would be a dead man.
And he has called for the reinforcements. Two players ready to at least swing off of his contact. Dart is broken here. And
Dude, they want to kill him so bad.
in the reset from Meteor, not enough
They want to kill him so
To
bad.
pave his way to that victory in the round. So Sentinels are still alive. For now, it feels like almost every single round is just on the precipice. It's almost incredibly labored, but they are managing to string them together.
Yeah, and I think good, you gotta credit the tactical timeout there. They get Tens into Wine. Could he have been cleared? Absolutely. Should Texture have maybe waited a second for the fragment grenade to come through? Yeah, also.
Yeah.
But Tens does get the value from his positioning there. And on top of that, there are multiple layers of backup. John is fighting it. Zeken's got the op there too.
Yeah, they go to lower,
Now
lower
Zeken makes his
brackets.
way over with the operator to Cat. Like I said, this is a spot that GENG have been walking down. If they feel bold enough to go for something where
You should have gotten the C9
smoke
bundle.
off tiles and have him peek towards top mid, Zeken could try to get more bold than he is. Problem is, normally you need teammates to help you, and this is quite a passive comp.
Yeah.
You don't have a KO player or a Killjoy player that really wants to be holding angles for your op.
C9 Classic is better.
GENG just trying to sow a bit of confusion into this round. They've already inserted Charon right at the beginning. He has a main control. And now we're looking to see if they can break some of this util towards B, farm up the orbs.
And if he does farm the orb, he'll have the null
Morning,
command.
Armin.
Try and fake this one or what? No,
When does C9 play?
Because
I play
Munchkin
comp
didn't have ult
tomorrow.
to start the round, Zelsis is not in an anti-KO ult spot. You know, both Sentinels are playing next to their utility, which means
At 5 p.m.
no command is
PST.
used, and all
Today?
of it goes offline.
Yeah. So I'm going to have to worry about that one when it's looking like it's heading towards that A side as well, again being called. But it's 30 seconds now into the round. It's getting a bit, I think, a little bit tight here in terms of the timing for GENG. You have to make a good go of things, and it's all expected. Stack of players are Sentinels.
First time the wall's in the right spot.
Yeah, and there it is, dropping them off. Here with an ult command. It's going to be sweeping through now. Dark around to the side. Texture is not watched for. This guy was already just fast up onto the line, and with all the util down, again, you might as well roll out the red carpet.
Thanks,
Man
Sparky.
down now. GENG are ready. They've got the protocols in place just in case there are signs of that util. Meteor holding it tucked up close as well. There's no follow-up. Again, still up and over. It would
I
trade
thought
it.
fucking...
The door into their face and a
I thought
full
Zach
sight
killed him.
defense occurring here by GENG. Nobody looking to try and repurpose out through A main. Everybody locked onto the sides here, but the one way they choose to fight this one. They want to hold it down, and again, this retake is getting more and more difficult. Dart immediately dealt with. Time is ticking away. Sentinels running out of those options. Double up, high-low. Gonna try and push them back and away. Lakia, last one left, and he will fall in the end. So,
Damn.
just in time here for Sentinels.
Damn.
I believe.
Yeah, only about a second on the clock, though.
Whoa.
Damn.
Look at that.
Yeah, right on the money.
Pretty confident you're.
A good round from Sen there in terms of how they squeezed GENG.
I think they prioritized tree.
Double swing over towards heaven, making sure that they dominate that angle. The GENG players in the post plant couldn't hold it, ended up giving that up and tucking into positions like Dice and Hell. At that point, Sen have found their opportunity. Crucial kill. And GENG gonna take their first tactical timeout of the match.
Wow.
Their first
I have no
timeout
idea,
of
Bonaka.
champs. Coming in round 11 of map 2. Even if they get a good adjustment out of this, you know,
I think
they're not gonna put together a much better attack half on Ascent.
I think they were spamming the fuck out of Hell.
Astonishingly good. But it must be said, the Cypher Deadlock comps, they tend to perform counterintuitively better on attack.
All the ways to try and fight for that extremity control. You know, you can lay down sensors, much like they're trying to do, at least Sentinels.
It's 2 a.m. over here.
It's you know,
Bro,
quite a few unknowns, I think.
yesterday I couldn't sleep till 6 a.m.
Looking at least with this composition.
All I
Tier 2
needed was to
America
watch a
has been done
Valorant
quite a lot.
game.
There's a lot of footage, a lot of playmaking possibilities as well. If John QT
Like the slowness is making me
beep.
Yeah, and I just want to say for a moment that Zekken has rebounded from bottom of the scoreboard to the top. If you look at him all year long, Zekken has been amazing. Like I said,
Like this is an exciting game, but when they're defaulting, I'm like,
even though they didn't make Shanghai, Zelsis has still been good. It's actually been John who's dropped off in terms of his fragging, his output a little bit, compared to his astonishingly strong Madrid performance, where they lifted that trophy. I'm paying attention to John and how
I've
he
tried
gets his
melatonin, but it
rifle
makes me like
impact
tired
in a lot of these rounds here at Champs.
the next day.
Zekken not caught in the transition there, just trying to exit out of wine, and there's
This
plenty
is
more players
Boogie.
where that came from. GENG,
Boogie Woogie, the
Fast
first.
tempo, increased 10s, taken
Ooh.
out. Zekken followed up to trade in sight. Only gets the one down, which was Texture. Dart revealing quite a few of them.
Name of the Prime, Aisley, thank you.
Locked down by Meteor. This is unconventional.
I like it though. You know, we saw Sentinels before get 3 detained and still win the round. In a 3v4 situation here though, and this should allow a great plan. I mean, this one also planted for short. If
I
he
get
wants
too
to send somebody
invested
on a wraparound,
into
Very heads up.
perhaps Lakia is going to take that option.
podcasts.
Things around here. Drone's going to be used again. Set that stage here. Tag up. Got to remove it. It's first piece
They're
of
playing
util
pretty
for
fast though this
GENG.
round.
Stalwart defense that they've really cooked up here now that they've at least taken control of the site. Look at that. As soon as they hear the footsteps in the util, it's a dart and spam out from below, and already the players have repositioned. Spike is ticking away.
If they got detained, they would have won.
Has to be that save, have to back away.
Hi, Lilith.
How many rounds do Sentinels need, even if they were able to get pistol their first of the match and be able to carry some momentum forwards on their attack half? I think anybody that wants to see Sen recover on Ascent here, gotta be hoping that they get this round 12.
Yeah.
It's looking dire without it. An 8-4 half, not unusual on Ascent, but it's usually the other way around, where you get your defenders in the lead.
With how dominant GENG have been on the pistol rounds, you know, if it follows the same course, you're looking at like an 8-4 turning into a 10-4.
Yeah, and at that point, it's just curtains.
Yeah.
There's no recovery there. Zelsis coming into this round with a broken economy, Stinger, Guardian, but they still have those big heavy hitter weapons of the Op and Odin.
There's no ults.
Weird buy.
It is.
So almost has ult.
Second hasn't been able to really walk in front of these smokes, keeps getting pushed back and back. But he is
Tang, hulu, hulu.
getting the kills.
Take flight. Love the util to clear our mid here. Sassy with the drone. Good timing on it, but the question is, do they hear that GENG are already up in through Cat? Straight through the smoke. Disrespect is being shown by them. Sentinels do have stay main control. Shot missing. John now with the barrier mesh. Looking to lock him out of this spot here, but it will be spammed down as a nade inside, but no smoke for the cross. Only propped down a little bit too late there, so Zekken happy to pick them apart. 10's AD, a step.
What? Did he step?
I mean, it's care on.
And the stun does nothing in A main.
Push them back and away. GENG slowing it down, getting quirky with these timings. There's a stun, they can hear the sensors, texture. Removes one of them.
That's what I'm saying, Lilith.
So much uncertainty, rapid into their heads. They spot the player, texture shoulder just peeking out, and yet still squares up to it. The challenge is met. And now drop down onto the site. Options thoroughly opened. GENG having to take their timing with it. You can look at the peak timing, but still missing with the shot as well. He can't quite do it. Has to pull out a shorty. Zekken, not a
Holy
chance.
Odin.
Doesn't stand it. And leaves it to just two. Munchkin is low. Could be an opening. Lakia will fall.
This
Stinger
is
movement in play.
So doable for Sentinels. The health advantage is massive.
Now picking up the upgrade too with a rifle. Cam should be clearing at least a portion of it, but you don't know there's blind spots.
Oh, GENG has like no util.
4 seconds until the dart. Spamming away into hell. Just in case that reposition is there. Dart round towards the back. They spot the main player out. They're all falling low. And again, it has to be Munchkin as that playmaker. Finds the one. Peaking timing off of it. Only 5 bullets left, but a tap from Sassy as well. It's all so unlikely for him, and he needs to hit the second. Time ticking. Forced to stick it, and time not enough on Sen's side.
Thank you for the 9 months, Shwaseki. Thank you. Dude, they played that so well.
Side look absolutely dominant. Trying to stamp their mark early on Ascent here at Champions. Home territory of Seoul, home
Honestly,
territory of Ascent.
I think
that they really are the best.
I think if the DICE person was playing anybody else other than KO, their head would have stuck out.
Still found the openings though.
Like, I think he barely saw the tip of his head, but it was like negligible.
GENG indomitable so far.
Skinny King. That's so loud.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Wings. Happy birthday, Thrones. No, I'm not watching FPX. I gotta get that vlog out for you guys tomorrow. What color do you want the Strawberry Moon? My favorite color? It looks really dark though.
If there's any chances for Sentinels, of course it has to stand on the pistol. I feel like I say that often with a lot of different teams, but when you're up against GENG, who are not only trying to, you know, make a name for themselves in their home country this time, it's home soil, but also looking like potentially one of the favorites to win the whole thing, it's another question entirely of whether they can even stand up to it.
Sentinels,
I
they're
fucking
our only
love
team to have
Durian.
beaten GENG internationally, and while that might feel like it's a positive on the side of SEN, it also speaks to the fact that GENG got cleanly out of Swiss.
But I don't
and
like durian
stomped
flavored
through
things.
Shanghai. That's a scary,
I
scary
feel like you have to
team
grow
on
up
the other
eating
side of the
durian to
stage.
like it.
And they're 8-4 up. 5 rounds away from
fart.
being able to move on in their group.
Dude, I don't like jackfruit.
Sentinels. They're the ones that have to be the playmakers. GENG also going for
I don't think it smells
proactive
bad.
play.
I think it
Task crunch on the
smells.
pistol.
They love running set plays on the defense side, GENG. They will
Strong.
constantly try to push the tempo up. Happy
You
to play
love
retake.
fart but hate durian.
Against this comp, though, I don't think they should
Yeah, it
be
was
too
Pearl.
happy to play retake. You're going to be running into, you know, gravnet, trips, stuns.
Fernando, the util is going to be lacking ever so slightly onto the pistol. Zelsis forced to lock down. Watch this flank angle. Just gets barely the 2 shots off. Not enough to drop care on. So the trade is there, but Second taking a cheeky peek. Up through heaven, clears that one out, and now has to be aware that there is that flank occurring.
No, I don't like jackfruit. I think it's because my parents would give me jackfruit and be like, oh, this is durian, and then it's not durian.
Create that timing and opening for Meteor potentially there. He's already out though, and the players are straight through and out. The whiff might cost them still. Dart forwards, forces the issue out of texture. They do clean it up, so Sentinels, a pistol round under their belt,
jackfruit.
Maybe something to work with.
Imagine like really tiny durians, but stringy and drier and not as stinky.
Beautiful dart as well from Sassy. They immediately dominated
I
those
love
smokes that Karen
pears.
threw out there, which I think
Like
is the correct
Asian
play.
pears.
The dart forced somebody in. Sassy deals with them. He's having a good game today, Sassy.
Which one's the spiky one? They're both spiky. I usually just buy the frozen durian here
utilizing this
because they're actually those are actually ripe all the time.
You kind of piece by piece take the map. You know, take a main, throw down a sonic sensor, take a little bit of extra space, put your trip into position or something.
That's a fight to be taken here. Nader defeat though.
What?
Push them back in a way, at least with the rifle spam. Able to take down another of these GENG players, but he might have just done enough damage. Still,
No,
weapons are gonna
Slav.
be exchanged,
You know,
making sure that there's no
spicy
waste.
foods are spicy because they don't want to be eaten.
Any GENG pushes on other parts of the map,
But there's
should
sometimes
be
the
able to be
reason why
identified.
things are beaten.
You're always going to be running into a trip or a cam or somebody watching the flank.
Okay, that is pure instinct from Caron, and he's TP'd in a way. There's a slight...
Skinny?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, he's caught.
You're stuck.
It's still Sentinels choose not to commit. I think they've seen enough bodies there, signs of life from GENG. Did they call this pause? They do have 45 seconds. You can't let anything else slip, though, if you are Sentinels. It's a 3v3 in a crossfire setup. Baiting the shots. Caron's there. Meteor alongside it. Do not lose this one, Sentinels. Your best chance in a bloody long time, and you got to clean it up.
Oh, I wonder why they didn't just smoke it.
Akia left alone. 20 seconds. Still, they don't know where this guy is, but the door's going to be closing. Nobody stepping past it. Just spots the feet. Breaking the door, trying to take the fight. It's a little bit uncertain, man. I mean,
well, yeah, they should have smoked it.
okay, they do get
like have them both tuck
but at
smoke.
the cost of losing 3 of their players, 3 of their guns is not going to be
I
a
don't
healthy
know.
bonus.
I mean, you saw it on the faces there as Elsis and Sassy. They're both
Lesson
wiping
is
their
that they're
brows,
yummy.
literally. I know it's hot in here. Golden Boy talked
Oh, I
about
want
it
some
before.
hot Cheetos
It is
now.
warm in
Oh,
Korea
yeah.
right now. But that one's more of a sign of relief than a sign of the heat. Sen closed the gap to 2, but the bonus is not going to look pretty. They only kept the Phantom.
I want hot chip.
Guardian. They've got a Stinger to work with here. It's not much. A bit of
Way up and
damage.
over.
Maybe even just building up to one of these ults like the Annihilation for John so that he could maybe work a pick in round 16. These are the kind of things that would be a success in the round.
Oh my god, I just want some sweet chili
Flash peek.
Doritos.
Smog dough from... He's pushed up in front of Caron's face. Not able to get value, it's just being held by the Sentinels players. They don't have particularly spread out default, but they do have somebody utility cam and a
Taki
trip
sounds
to
so
hold
good.
deep B push.
Yeah, we're seeing Sentinels take A main, but they're not actually leaving utility there. Normally with this composition, I would expect to see Sonic Sensor be put down there, or some kind of trip, or leave a player, deposit somebody into A main.
Yeah.
Now they're going back in though. Sassy looking to try to
This is a
drone
capybara.
and disguise the fact.
The purple bag is the best one.
Sentinels trying to make this one feel like it could potentially be that B split.
Yeah, that's a weird one because they faked a B split.
I
as they
don't
were
like Ghost
droning A,
Pepper.
Right, so GENG are kind of aware of this one. Munchkin, it's an off angle and he's got to deliver. Will do with the first.
Wait, the Phantom kind of sounds crispy.
Preemptive spam will lay claim
Oh!
to a multitude of kills. And it leaves it just down to
Oh.
10s, up and
Aw.
over, not enough. Can't overcome it.
6-9. I think the blue ones just taste like regular
Champions
Takis.
Trophy blinks
They have like
into
green
and out
ones
of
for
existence,
Halloween.
floating, tinting, taunting the players. Rifles back online though for SEN. An opportunity for them to showcase what they've been working on. We haven't seen them play too much of this map.
No.
But we've seen the Cypher Deadlock. We know that it's got at least some good fundamentals to work on. Gonna need to see Zellsis trading out stuff like this though.
Yeah, there's going to be an early fight occurring into this next round. Tiles.
Sensation Crisp? I've never heard of that.
The Cypher should be able to take a little more aggro.
Radioactive?
B-main
I believe
control
it.
As well. Trip broken. Zellsis not ready for that one. Not looking to use his cam to take super aggro B main either. It is a bit more of a passive approach to
Wow.
SEN than we've seen from other teams.
I'm being
running this
treated
comp.
like a princess.
Tentative.
I got Peach Capico.
GENG.
Calpis?
You give them too much though. Shock Dart, just out of range, I think, to do damage enough to break the alarm bot.
And I didn't finish it.
Yeah. Can't see the health bar, but I'm sure it'll be minuscule.
Calpis.
Be crazy if the alarm bot clutched now. 1 HP.
A bit of spam though. It's going to be exchanged now here. Turret at least broken. Meteor, he is not shy, is he? This guy is happy to push back up. Make it really difficult to take any B main control. Already breaking that cam, backing away. 38 seconds.
They got that deep wall down mid, but they didn't break the alarm bot.
What is the call?
They've got to go into a B split.
There's plenty of players ready to meet them. GENG tucked up to crossfire.
Wait,
setup.
why is my Cheeto
Walks
the
to
shape of
corner.
an L?
Has to do a lot here. It's running and gunning to trade it out, but they weren't expecting it.
Wait.
Again, Meteor delivers to death blow. And it might just be an around.
Is it backwards for you
It is
guys?
a three-piece to finish it. 10-6 GENG.
Just trying to tell you something.
Looking on pace now to just take this map away.
Yeah, that's going to knock the economy for Sentinels. Could be the death blow. I love that smoke. Everybody's throwing that same smoke now. Learn it for your ranked games as well. The one-way cross-map helps out your players to defend against the B split.
Oh.
Perfect from Karen. And it sets up this crossfire so beautifully. And Lucky is tucked into a corner. The Sentinels players, as they come out, they're checking stairs, wondering if someone's peeking from there. Because Meteor, he loves to play that spot.
Yeah.
Then they check switch, because you never know. Texture could be playing in that kind of position. There's just so
Hi,
many
Shadow.
ways that GENG could be threatening you on defense. It's difficult to account for them all. And even if you did know that that crossfire setup was there, good luck dealing with it. Like I said, that could have been the death blow, and Sentinels are going to take a tactical timeout to try to figure out where they can go from here.
That's a real difficult ask, I think. With how active GENG are on their defense, it's either, you know, a bit of a trap play setup or maybe just a set play at the beginning of rounds that they will throw out. But even when they're just making sure that they can play it slow, you know, you saw in that last round, turret gets broken, Meteor immediately vacuums up the space.
Yeah.
Disrespects B main, makes sure that Sentinels can't take it with a cam, can't hold it easily.
Okay, Ian.
And not only does that slow Sentinels down, but it also allows
I believe it.
GENG much better
Phantom
information.
tags.
We talk all the time about Munchkin making these
Wait,
amazing
guys,
reads on defense.
have you guys
Part of
ever
it's
like
because his players are
grabbed
willing to
something to
contest
eat and then it falls
and
off
if
your
you peek back
chopsticks
into
and then you
B-main
try to take
and
a
you
bite
see
of
5
it?
players on the other side, and Meteor
I
bounces,
give myself the
well,
ick.
that's
I'm
really
like,
good
oh.
info. But if Meteor's able to re-clear B main, he knows that a hit is not coming straight back through.
Yeah.
It just helps every aspect of their
How do
game.
you recover?
That constant war of attrition that GENG force you to fight.
Half buys the Sentinels.
Wait, Alpha, do you know how to use chopsticks?
It'd be rare to see a return on
Yeah,
those investments.
Or like you grab it and it just
locks it up
splats on your
here,
plate.
and spam. Being offloaded, Texture does manage to at least get 2, but it's even out and it has handed guns over.
Yeah, that's a major win for Sentinels.
Munchkin, there's a drone in his face. It's not being watched for into the smoke. Your awareness is off the charts. He doesn't go for the easy kill, but now he knows the TenZ is lurking. Not long for the world. But again, another high game IQ moment from Munchkin there. He hears the drone. He knows that Sassy is going to be occupied in that moment. Instead, takes the peek to the player with the gun.
Yeah, that's so good. And also getting the read that that player is going to be on the left.
Yeah.
He knows that there's a rifle down in that kind of situation, predicts the timing. I mean, timing's the drone as well, beautifully. And a situation that was looking like a potential win condition for Sentinels, ripped out of their hands so quickly. They're now going to have to find a different avenue of success. Sassy with the Odin ready to counter spam. But Texture, he hasn't been walking up B main.
It's okay, guys.
This has been Meteor's domain.
If my Ascendant ranked games, some random 5-star can come back from an 11-1. They can come back from this, right?
Texture, he's hiding from it. Again, sowing misinformation. Shot missed though, Hunter's Fury. This feels like it's quite a committed push. And damage done, even a kill for Sassy, maybe enough to pave the way. It calls for that reinforcement. Karen instantly TPs.
Very good ult from Sassy. Very good read to now go for an A split.
They've pulled these players apart, but Munchkin again could be that thorn in their side once more.
I also like picking what chip I want to eat.
This guy is on fire. Grab net, gets that confirmation potentially there. Flood defending in, right through the back. Annihilation and clearing in and through. Sentinels do have the necessary plays. You don't want to be handing care on too many more though. A doubled up holding this one. Side by side. Bit of spam hailing down the lead, so still in it. At least for now.
Sun goes to lower bracket if they lose.
John. As soon as you hear that ult being used, I think it's very likely they're sticking the teleport into back B. He decides to send things on an A split, anticipating
My mom made me
weaker.
breakfast every morning.
Munchkin's already realized what's happening and sent a couple players over there, but SEN grouped up, decisive, love to see it. And Sassy continues to have one of the best games that I've seen from him in a long time.
Oh yeah.
He was top of the scoreboard for a hot minute there on Haven. And now
I would eat like a full bowl of like noodle soup
kills.
for breakfast.
Having a great day.
Doesn't get much easier though. This time Texture going walkabout up through mid. Angle's being held for him. He's hoping that somebody will just wade right into it.
It's great. I'm very thankful for my parents.
Hyper-committed.
Yeah, it's 7 a.m.
Thing that Zekken just couldn't do.
Dude, I used to work out
pixel
so much in high school.
No! Just missed it.
I ate so much.
The crossover Texture takes it away.
No, I probably won't watch the next game.
Now into bottom mid. He needs to be defended and he needs some help to get out of here. That's what the drone is for. Up and
I was
over.
grubbing.
Clears the path.
When Lakia and Karen are willing to be that aggressive, it allows
Yes, I am,
Texture to do this.
This is not potentially getting cleared off. Angle traded. But again, reinforcements are there. Out through the back of the side. That's TenZ committing. Karen! He dominates the smoke.
Yo.
He will not be stopped. And a puts TenZ in his place.
The next game is FPX Heretics.
The recon in that position is supposed to stop Karen from doing that. Your recon, he's caught out in the open, has to break it, gives away his position, forced to swing into the smoke. He's checkmated. He's swinging into a smoke that two of the people are already in. He can't get away with it. Opened up nicely with GENG's aggression, which, like I said, their comp benefits them. Not something that Sentinels could ever really do, support Zekken in that kind of way on their defense half. But monster performance from Karen, up to 20 kills.
The cams are broken. It's one more round that's needed here for GENG for their opening match of champs. They've not slowed down a beat. Up and over. Bladestorm in the hands.
Whoa, he lives?
He's releasing. Just absolutely unbelievable form.
I can't use that.
Sentinels left to stew and simmer.
Knives back out though for Zekken.
Munchkin will fade away. Knives out, but back to the wall. Texture reveals his position. 3 left available to work with. Blinded up Meteor. He spots it, betrayed by the barrel. A 2-0 finish. GENG looking large and in charge, not slowing down from prior performances.
Holy.
They are aiming and gunning for that trophy.
Yay, my pick'ems are working.
Revenge for the grand finals of Masters Madrid. Both of these teams were tied at 4 maps apiece heading into the match today. And now GENG have taken the lead, both in terms of that head-to-head series all year and in the maps. I think they outclassed Sentinels today. They showcased that divergence of the trajectories for both of these teams. There's a reason that Sentinels came in here based on their championship points, and GENG are coming in looking like favourites to lift the trophy.
It's a warm welcome, the tail end here for the series. Of course, Sentinels, you know, they are fan favourites even here in Korea, but it's even bigger fan favourites right in front of them here. GENG, with that 2-0 win. Looking nasty, man.
I am disappointed that we didn't get to see Abyss from either of these two teams. First time GENG have ever floated our brand new map. They've been permabanning it all the other times. Felt like a trap. Sentinels were happy to opt into it. We were denied it today because the form from GENG just ridiculous with the 2-0. We'll have to wait until later on in the tournament for that kind of delight as we get to see squads like, I'm expecting GENG and Fnatic to both be fantastic on those new maps.
Easiest pipluptiny points in my life.
Complete unknown.
A lot of unknowns when you're heading into these international tournaments about how teams are prepared and ready, but it was a hell of a task.
I think eventually
Wilson to try and take this one. They might be the only team that's beaten them really on an international stage, but they couldn't quite replicate it. Not here for champs. It's a team that has just evolved over and over again. Every single game that GENG have played, they just look like they're going from strength to strength.
I'm gonna raid Miss Spicy. What is she doing? Oh, she's opening a package. Okay. I met Miss Spicy U when I was in Vietnam, and she's amazing. So make sure to give her lots of love. Join the Discord for any post notifications or any notifications in general about when I go live, schedule changes, YouTube videos. I have a vlog out for you guys tomorrow. I also put out a video, an Apex video today. I have played with Geo before. Catch up on the other vlogs if you haven't already. And I will see you guys today. Actually, in like 14 hours. I think this was super fun, by the way. Very fun watch party. Goodbye.